All right. Welcome to the very first episode of Master Debaters. I'm being joined by Bob and my panel here. We got a panelist, a couple of panelists here. We got Gerson and Telekinese Sports Media. We're going to be going over the whole situation of Canelo ducking David Benavidez. People don't believe it, but we're going to go over all the facts. And if anyone wants to come in here and debate us and say that we're wrong, if you don't agree, you gotta what do they got to do, Bob?
All right, so this is going off a casual version of the rules of formal debate. So you don't attack the person, you attack the idea. If you make a claim, you must be able to substantiate it. I don't really give a shit what your opinion is. Let's go with the facts.
Yes.
So, you know, conjecture can be left at the door. And, none of the double-barreled rambling. If you have a point, please make it. I don't want to have to go digging for it.
Yes.
Be concise, be clear, be accurate.
And we have a scoring system here too. Actually, it's an elimination system. I'm going to show it to you right now. This is the Master Debaters energy system. Anytime you violate the rules of debate, you lose some energy. See, and if you break the rules enough times, you actually will be eliminated from the show.
Fu is giving many chances.
Yeah, many chances, many chances. You will be KO'd, all right?
The purpose of the rules are to ensure that the points are clearly articulated, that we are not being conjectural, and it's not devolving into some kindergarten name-calling, shit-flinging contest.
All right, people, so don't cry. And with all that said, let's get this fucking show. Oh, sorry, I said a curse word. Let's get this
Look at that.
word on the road. Oh, wait, my mic is peaking. Let me fix that.
You're already breaking the rules.
I'm not breaking the rules.
3 seconds in.
All right, we're gonna open the mic right now to our panelists. Right after our intro, okay? All great shows need a great intro, right, Bob?
Correct.
Yes. This is Food TV, the greatest channel known to man. Remember to subscribe, people. Remember to subscribe. All right, give me a second.
No.
1 second, please.
Nope.
I don't know where I put this file.
That sounds
Is this
like
the right?
problem.
Give me a minute. I think I got the wrong control open.
Oh boy.
Okay. Give me 1 moment.
Nope.
All right. I had this all set up. I don't understand why this song went. I had like an intro song. Intro. Let's see it. This is fucking crazy. What is it? Oh, here it is. I found it. I found the people.
Discombobulation, man. It's real.
All right, here we are. We're going to be going over all the facts. I'm going to be lowering my mic just a little bit more, as always. All right, we're going to be going over all the different facts that shows us that Canelo is ducking the fight. And then we want someone to come in here and debate us. If you don't want to come in here, you just automatically lost. You can always come in. We could debate it later. We don't have to do the full debate today, but we're going to give you our case.
Yep. And if there's anybody on the panel or in
Yes.
the chat who has feelings in either direction of this thesis, we'd love to hear your thoughts.
Okay, we're going to turn the chat on right now. We have the two judges in there. We got a couple more judges. All right, let's see. Let's see how you turn this shit back on. Okay, 1 moment, please.
Nope.
Okay. All right, guys, can you hear me?
Yeah.
All right. All right, so we're gonna go over. All right, I gotta lower this shit first. Hold on a minute. I got a bunch of shit open. Gonna turn off this whores in the house. We got some whores in the house, people. We got some fucking whores in the house. Right, Bob?
Incorrect.
What do you mean? What do you mean by that?
There are no whores in the house.
Speak for yourself.
I am.
All right. We're gonna go to our hidden place where Canelo lives. A ginger place in our hearts. All right. First piece of wait, this rain is really loud, isn't it? Okay.
Larry Liston is in the comments in YouTube, as is Never Sobers.
All right, I'm gonna put the link in there if you guys want to jump on the panel. I'm gonna do that right now, and then we're gonna go into let's look at this little bit of information here. This is coming from Oscar De La Hoya. All right, here you go.
Somebody already asked you about your reaction to
Is that loud enough?
benavidez. What do you think about that?
Yeah, that's just another way to say I don't want to fight him. That's the bottom line. That's basically it. I don't want to fight him. So
I can hear Oscar without the reporter.
It's classic from
Yeah, they're very low, the reporter.
boxing 101. If you don't want to fight somebody, just outbid yourself, outtice yourself.
People think it's fair. Some people think it's like fair.
Then we're not going to see the fight. And I want to see the fight.
All right, so there's Oscar saying that Canelo is cashing himself out of the fight. All right, we're gonna go and see another piece of information I got over here. Boxing bell. Let's see. Sorry, I'm looking around. I compiled a bunch of shit. I just gotta look for a master to mid clip. Let's see. Oh yeah, actually, here's the topic. This is a show topic. Obviously, you already know what it is, but we got graphic.
Canelo Alvarez is ducking David, the Mexican monster, Benavidez.
All right, so there's the show topic. I was supposed to hit that first. All right. So we got a couple of pieces of paper here from some little articles. Here you go. All right, Bob. Here we go. Gonna zoom this in. Okay, it says Canelo Alvarez receives a $55 million fight deal from Al Heyman's PVC to fight the Mexican monster, David Benavidez. It says Canelo Alvarez has received, on the bottom, it says he was going to receive $55 million and plus pay-per-view. And he actually decided to not take the deal and went with Munguia for $35 million. So there's a pretty decent pay cut there, huh, Bob?
Almost by half.
That's a pretty more because with the pay-per-view it would have been
just
massive.
in terms of the numbers that we know for certain. Like
Yes.
he's almost halved what he would have gotten.
Yes, but he definitely took a pay cut. What does that tell you?
Well, either you're fighting for legacy or you're fighting for money. He's clearly not fighting for legacy, and it seems like the money is no longer a motivating factor. So
Yes.
I don't know. I think that he should just retire and be an exhibition fighter because that seems to be where he's at in his mind. That's my opinion.
Yes. Okay. All right. Here we got another.
Point.
You got David Benavidez has said he was willing to accept a deal to fight Canelo Alvarez that would have seen him earn $5 million, while Canelo got $60 million, which equates to a 92-8 per split. Plus, Canelo would have had a pay-per-view percentage. I was completely fine with that. This guy was, and there's another piece after that. He basically says this guy was going to take everything, and he was okay with that. Okay, I'm gonna lower this street audio. What do you think of that, Bob? What do you guys think of it?
I think Canelo's just trying to get the highest payday for the lowest risk.
And he doesn't want to pass his torch yet. So that's why when he fights young fighters, it's ones that he's confident in winning, like Munguia. Nothing against Munguia, but look, when it comes to the Munguia fight, I still do think he is a very dangerous, formidable opponent. But he definitely prefers to fight him over Benavidez, who is another Latino fighter who could take his torch.
I disagree with that point under the premise of Munguia having the hand speed advantage. And even though he doesn't necessarily have the best footwork, he has better footwork than Canelo. And Canelo's in deep shit. And I have Munguia by brutal knockout.
That's interesting.
Yeah. I'm going to go over that, some of that, because I'm having my doubts now with Munguia. The stuff he's been saying in the media that worries me about the fight.
I don't love that Canelo is approaching this from the perspective of you must. kowtow to me in some capacity. Earn every round, my guy. If you're out here making yourself look like a fool, I'm not going to speak nicely about you. I don't care what you've accomplished. All you've accomplished is the fight that you have in front of you. Your history doesn't mean anything.
Okay. All right, here's another piece of information here. Sorry, guys, like we're getting over a cold here.
How
Says
dare you.
Canelo Alvarez fresh talks with Al Heyman's PBC reportedly included the possibility of reviving his 3-fight to now face Jaime Munguia in May, then Jamal Charlo in September, both on Amazon Prime Video pay-per-view. Nothing agreed as yet. So what do you guys think about this? He's talking about fighting Jamal Charlo over David Benavidez now. So there's no Benavidez fight in September. It's Jamal Charlo most likely. Jamal, possibly even a Munguia rematch if there's anything that happens in that. Isn't that kind of weird? I mean, he was this guy's is mandatory. This Benavidez guy. So how is he able to just dance around, duck? I mean,
He's following the Mayweather
kind of ducking the
blueprint,
fight
right?
there. I mean, it's kind of.
This is what Mayweather did before him.
You guys are acting like David Benavidez is only mandatory. He's been ducking for 2-3 years. William Skull out of the IBF has been mandatory for 3 years.
But this is the big fight everyone wants.
Slick fighter out of Cuba by way of Argentina. And he has that really slick style. And he's just stylistically that nightmare for Canelo.
I understand that, but the debate.
That's why I believe that Canelo's ducking 2 mandatories, not 1.
Oh, he could be, but I mean the debates about is he the cases for the ducking of Benavidez,
But
which
this does
is
speak
really
to
big.
pattern,
He's
right?
a habitual duck. He's a habitual duck.
Right.
This
is a pattern of behavior.
He's not ducking just one.
All right, so we got. I mean, he's been doing his whole career. I think we got Canelo. I just think this is
He
hilarious.
looks like that guy's child.
The media was trolling. They were
looks
trolling.
like he's there with his dad.
That's a promoter, right? That's a fucking promoter. He's that big. This is them just trolling Canelo because he's saying he genuinely believes that he can beat Usyk. People really thought, and Hearn's like, I think he can. It's like, hey, motherfucker, look how big you are. You dwarf him. What do you think Usyk's going to do?
You're using the naughty language.
I'm sorry.
sir.
I got to. What did I
Clean it
say?
up.
Wait. What did I
Get
say?
it together
Wait,
and
tell me
clean it
again so I
up.
can bleep it. What did I say? Just don't say the word. What did I say?
I'm not telling you because we're not using naughty language.
Wait.
Convey your point.
I got to press something.
My booty hole brown.
Take that hideous trash off.
My booty hole. Yes. Well, it isn't. Hers is. Do you think it's poop? What do you think?
I don't
Well, her
wanna
skin is
think
brown.
about it, and
Her
that's
skin is brown.
unrelated
All right,
to
so I
the
think that's pretty funny that Canelo said that. It's pretty comedic. That's on the level of like Ronda Rousey saying she was going to beat Cain Velasquez. Yeah, that's going to happen.
That's the Delulu train right there.
Going to put her in an early grave.
Speaking of Usyk, though, Larry in the comments on YouTube had some good points, and he was talking about that he doesn't think Canelo's fights have been fixed. That he thinks most of the fights are real. Maybe some early on ones were fixed, but mostly real. He says that he's not seeing the very low activity or weird events. Canelo's throwing hard as he can. Opponents are trying to defend and set him up. But like Pitbull Cruz, he seems impossible to knock out because of his wide head. The only fight I'll give you as maybe being fishy is the Kovalev fight.
Yes.
But I suspect that was because of a weight drain clause, not a dive. But it's still a bad move from Canelo.
To me, it looks like
The plant was a dive too. I mean, that was a 10 out of 10 dive for a 10 million payday, bro.
I mean, to me, it looks like the guys are taking it easy on him. To me, well, a lot of these fights. I mean, even the Charlo fight. I mean, this guy wasn't trying to win that fight. It was just Canelo winging out big, ugly hooks, left and right, sloppy, and the guy not trying to hit him in between the shots. I mean, all you got to throw is a straight right hand. That's it, bro. It's right there. He's throwing a big winging right, big ringing left, big ringing, big winging right, big winging left. What do? You take a step back, a right hand down the middle. You throw it as hard as possible. You tuck, tuck, left arm up, block, straight right hand down the middle, and you punch with him. That's how you do that.
And then follow with the uppercut.
Yeah, but what you want to do is what I would do is I just load up that straight right and duck. I just quickly go under, because I know the hook is coming. But Canelo, he does switch it up. He throws the uppercut in there. It's to kind of switch it up because
Munguia's gonna counter him all night. It's gonna be fun.
But it's just weird to me because you don't see the effort at all in these fights from these fighters. Like Charlo literally was running around the ring throwing nothing, almost nothing. That's, to me, that's suspicious, especially when you got fighters that are treating him like he's made of glass. With Canelo, you know, throwing a little touch here and there, just all touches. It's weird, man. To me, I find it to be suspect. But we're going to go and we're going to look up some more information I got here. Okay, let's see what we got. Okay. What's over here? Oh, wrong thing. It's the first episode, people. It's the first fucking episode. Oh, it's first. Wait. Sorry about that. It's the first episode.
Oh,
I was already censored myself. Do you hear that? It's not kid friendly. It's not. It's not.
It's not about.
It's the
being
first
friendly.
episode. All right. Let's look at this here. I'm going to zoom this in. See if we catch it up on the TV. Give me 1 second. I got to set that. My television is screwing up a little. I got to fix my TV. So what do you think of this so far, Bob?
Why don't we ask our panelists what they think of it so far?
You ask them. You can do that.
I think they have ears. I'm certain they heard what both of us just
What
said.
are they supposed to think?
This isn't really a debate at present because there isn't an opponent.
Well, we're compiling.
Larry might be an opponent if he joins the Discord.
we are compiling our argument, aren't we?
Well, the central premise here is that Canelo Alvarez has a mandatory. He is a habitual mandatory ducker. He is currently ducking Benavidez.
Is this full screen? Give me 1 second,
And-
guys. Sorry. All right, go on.
Because of this behavior, I think he should be stripped of his titles.
Yes, I think you should. It says Benavidez blast Canelo. I'm not bowing down for a title shot. That's what he says. It says with Canelo.
It sounds like David Benavidez isn't selling his soul, bro. That's what it sounds.
Yeah, because Canelo's just saying some ridiculous stuff. He's saying how basically Benavidez got to kiss his ass, which makes no sense, right?
It's giving shades of P. Diddy.
It's like he's trying to bribe him in the non-disclosure agreement and part of the negotiations.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah.
Yep. And I think that this idea of, oh, you know, you've got to give him respect. No,
It's
you
ridiculous. Look at Mike
Your
Tyson. He went in there.
entire job is getting paid to punch people in the face.
And how does that help the sport?
Stop.
You know, the sport's always been built on shit talking. One of the most popular fighters in the history of the sport was Muhammad Ali. And what did he do? He just talked a bunch of
Primarily
shit.
talked shit.
People love it. That's how you
mostly
build a
what he
fight,
did.
bro. He's over here. He wants people to treat him with respect. Why?
He doesn't treat anybody else with respect.
Yeah, exactly. Look, he's like slap Caleb Plant in the face.
Yeah.
He's like, motherfucker.
With his weird little, like, his voice is so funny.
Wait, I can't say it, Carson. I can say, mother.
But I feel like we're straying from the topic. So you have pieces of evidence that support your assertion that Canelo is ducking, and then we've heard from other panelists that he is a habitual ducker.
Well, I'm not done yet. I'm showing everything I got. I put together a lot of stuff here. I'm not getting rid of all this. You crazy? Okay.
Yes, I am.
She crazy, bro? She's crazy? I didn't sit here and compile all this shit so I could just end the show. All right. We're going. We keep going. Okay. Gonna skip this. Got another video here. Another piece of information. This is David Benavidez' dad.
They want to make the money that they're going to pay David and make the money that they're going to pay Morrell. I went to his last show. He still fights in the Armory. You know, he barely packed that place up. So I think that he needs more audience. I thought we were here, but now not fighting Canelo, we're all the way up, you know, so we do have audience.
All right, so right here he's talking about the David Morrell fight. A lot of people have been saying that Benavidez is ducking Morrell, and he literally tried to make a fight with him, and it just didn't work out. All right, we're going to go back, so I want to hear the part about Canelo.
And that's maybe they strip him out of the 168 and we fight for that belt. He'll fight. And now he said he's willing to fight David, and he wants 150 million or 200 million, and he'll fight tomorrow. I mean, that's ducking, bro, and that makes me super happy. He's lying that he was never offered all these things and all that. So it's good, man. It's getting really excited, man, and it's good, really good.
I know you're saying that.
All right, we're just going to go past that. We got it. All right. Rocky has something to say here. This is what Canelo feels about the David Benavidez fight. What's going to happen?
What's the matter with you?
See?
Tomorrow.
Wait, why can't I hear that, Bob?
There is no tomorrow.
Okay, Canelo thinks there is no tomorrow.
There is no tomorrow.
But there is.
There is no tomorrow.
He's just trying to cash out, man. Like, he's set at...
His career's
Oscar said-
almost done.
Yeah.
He's
like,
gonna. This is what Canelo's gonna look like in that ring versus Benavidez. This is what he thinks. He's hooking.
I mean, a good counterpoint to that would be, would you rather have a one fight deal for 100 mil, or for 200 mil, or would you rather have like a one fight for 200 mil? And I think he's gonna take the second, or the first. I mean, because I think he's gonna just rather fight a bunch of cans.
Yes.
Or somebody who's well past their prime.
Yes, but that's
somebody who's just out of his class, rather than fight serious competition.
But that
This is the Floyd Mayweather blueprint.
But that would be proving our point. You know, that's kind of proving our point, what we're saying here. All right. We're going to go over some more pieces of information here.
And it's interesting because ever since Canelo fought Floyd, he's sort of morphed into like Floyd Jr. with the tactics, with the weight draining, being really sketchy, doing all of this, posturing in the media. I should be able to pick who I want to fight.
Yes, we're going to look at all that stuff.
Like he's become Floyd Mayweather in like a really bizarre turn of events, because prior to that fight, he was actually interesting to watch. I enjoyed watching him fight. Then he had the Floyd fight and he became boring and predictable and unmotivated.
He's definitely, I said it in one of my videos, I think a month or two ago, that he's unofficially retired. He doesn't want to put the effort anymore. He's no longer a champion. He's not a champion anymore. He doesn't have the heart of a champion. He does not want to take hard fights. And what I was saying is that he's not cut from the cloth of fighters like Manny Pacquiao and all the greats, because those guys fought till their body was done, right? Mm-hmm. Manny Pacquiao was fighting Keith Thurman at 40, at over 40. This guy is done. I mean, look, Manny Pacquiao, I think he even fought like Margarito. He was like in his late 30s. That big ass dude he was fighting. And this dude over here,
Alien did, didn't he?
Oh yeah, Bernard Hopkins fought all the way to 51 years old.
Yeah.
Hopkins fought. This guy over here is basically unofficially retired at 33 years old. He's watch. We're gonna see it. We're gonna see. I'm gonna show you some of this stuff this dude has said. All right, here we go. We're watching. This is a show called what's this called, Bob? What's this called?
I do not know.
I don't know. Fresh and I think it's freshsuperchat.com. Something fresh podcast. All right, Benavidez was on
Fresh
there.
And fit.
Yeah, it's that fucking Mano. What is that Mano spear shit?
I don't know.
I think that's what it is. Okay, Benavidez was on that trash. Let's hear this.
There's a lot of questionable tattoos happening.
Yes, there is. There's a lot of shitty looking YOLO tattoos.
What's up, guys? Welcome to the Fresh Fit Podcast, man. I'm excited for this one. We got Mateo in the house and David Benavidez, one of the hottest names in boxing. Let's get into it. Let's go.
All right, we're going to skip that. I don't want to hear their bullshit music. All right.
Involved with gangs and all that stuff back then. He was from California.
Mm-hmm.
So the way he tells me the story, he thought that somebody was going to kill him or whatever. So
wait, is this too low?
Be strong if that ever happened.
I can hear it.
That he knew that my brother would take care of me and he knew that I would take care of my family. So we just boxing and
Okay, we're going to skip ahead. I want to get to the part about Canelo. What is this? How they have can you see that, Bob? I need you to look at that. You see the listing on the bottom, what it says?
How do you train as a fighter? Boxing versus UFC.
That's interesting.
Would David move up in the weight class?
I wanted to see the part about Canelo.
Canelo is getting ready for retirement.
Okay, there you go.
There you go.
All right. You guys still there?
Yeah.
All right.
But he gave the opportunity to Jaime Munguia. Jaime Munguia is only his second fight at super middleweight. He hasn't done nothing. I've been here I've been the gatekeeper, bro, waiting for that opportunity. And then the excuse was to Canelo that why he gave up Jaime Munguia the opportunity is like, oh, because he's been really respectful. I'm like, oh, get the fuck out of here.
Yo. No, and he said he don't want to fight any other Mexicans.
Hey, dudes, what do you think about that? Why does this man have to be respectful to him to get this fight? Right?
He's just finding excuses.
Yeah.
Because basically he's used to people being nice to him and just not bending over, because I think Munguia's going in there to win, especially with the way he fights. His trainer changed. Like, he wouldn't be doing these things if he wasn't just going to bend over. You know what I mean? But I also don't think Canelo just doesn't like being challenged in any way possible. He doesn't like being challenged in a fight. In the fight or before the fight with the mind games. He doesn't like it at all. He just doesn't like being challenged or put in the fire.
He just wants to focus on his shoe collection.
Yeah, he's got quite an ego nowadays, huh?
Exactly.
Do you remember that interview he did ages ago where he's like, "I like shoes"?
Yeah, he
That
said
was
that.
hilarious.
Yeah, he was on the HBO.
That's my favorite Canelo quote of all time.
I was like, oh, this
Nothing
dude.
will top it.
I remember because I was following his career, and I was like, wow, Canelo, this dude is cool, man. He's like a ginger Mexican. This is weird. And then he was like knocking dudes out, right? I saw him knock out that Baldomir, right? He was not like Canelo was like 19 years old. He slayed him out. I was like, wow, this dude is really good.
And then we were watching.
Like I'm not good, but when he was a strong welterweight, and then I saw that Mayweather 24/7, I think it's called, right? And I was rooting for Canelo. I was like, yeah, he's gonna, hopefully he gets him, right? This asshole, cherry picker. And then Canelo, he was in the they were interviewing him, right? And they were talking about his shoe collection. And then he spoke for the first time I heard his voice, and he said, I like the shoes. I like the shoes. And I was like, oh fuck, he's gonna lose. He's gonna fucking lose. I know it.
I remember hearing him. I like train. I like train. At first, I thought he said I like train, but
yeah,
he's saying I like training.
He's like, I like his shoes.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh damn it.
But what's funny is when you hear him speak English now, it's
His
like
voice
he
has
hit
changed.
puberty. His voice is dropped. I don't know what happened.
His balls dropped
He hit
or shrunk.
puberty at like 28.
Yeah, his balls
Like,
shrunk
all
from
right.
the clenbuterol.
It's the special tacos.
Special tacos.
Yeah, that was really, that's my favorite Canelo quote of all time, forever. He will never say anything better than that.
No, you won't. You won't. You can't beat that. I mean, there's some up there. There's the what was it? Bede. I know these. All right.
Okay, I think we're
All right,
straying
let's see
from
this.
the topic.
Yeah,
let's
get back to this.
Yeah. So when
I was gonna ask that next. Is like if y'all did a fight in like Mexico City or something, they'll go crazy because you
So
guys are both...
he did a press conference saying he was gonna he said he was gonna fight 3 more years, fire, I don't know what he said, and then he said I'm not fighting a Mexican. What does he do? First thing he does is fight. He's fighting a Mexican. So I don't understand what this guy is saying, bro. Like honestly, I feel like he's just losing a lot of respect from his people, the boxing world. But it is what it is. You know what I mean? I just gotta keep working and keep fighting for my spot. Like I said, I'm not going nowhere. I love this shit.
Yeah. Well, actually, we got a video to play, and you guys could see what the camp is kind of looking like. Get a little bit of insight. And, yeah, if I was Canelo, I'd be scared too.
And recently, you met Jake Paul at Boxer Gym as well, right?
No, yeah, he came through.
All right, let's see if they got this video. We'll watch a couple of seconds of it. What is this? Are they done with the Canelo shit? Is that it?
It sounds like they're kind of moving into just talking.
Yeah, they need to, like, it's facts. They're moving on to light heavyweight, and it's gonna be good. And Turkey Al-Sheikh is making it seem like he's facing the winner of Benavidez and Bivol.
Yes, that's what I heard. I heard that's the plan.
He is definitely going to go for it.
But that's not going to happen. I think if the Canelo fight is going to happen, it's not going to. It's probably going to be Benavidez' next fight if it actually happens, because Benavidez has said that Bivol and Beterbiev actually have a rematch clause. So most likely that fight with Benavidez, if he's going to fight either one of those guys, will not happen this year. So I think
I'll say this much: when it comes to that, I feel like Benavidez is just getting ready. That's light heavyweights. I feel like is more like a just in case I never get the Canelo fight kind of thing. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
If I'm Benavidez, I'm gonna eat a bunch of ice cream and shit like that. Get a little fat and get up the cruiserweight.
Oh man!
And to hell with all this shit, bro.
He's
get up there to cruiserweight. Where's the Wild West?
He wouldn't be able to do that. I think
That's
people.
a lot of ice cream.
I think people really overestimate how big he is. So we
He's
got right here.
tall, but I don't think he's like a chunker.
No, he's not. He's mostly he's not a big guy. He's like tall, but he's not like really big.
He's like a string bean.
Have you seen him? Have you seen him, man? When he gets up to that weight, man.
I mean, he's fat. He's like a bloated fat bastard. He probably eats a bunch of
there's
salt.
bloated fat bastards at cruiserweight. Haven't you seen him, man? The majority of them are.
Oh, but if he went, he would get destroyed at cruiserweight. He's not big enough for that weight class. Those guys
I think
are way
the
bigger
issue
than
with
him.
the dirty bulk is his power won't come with him.
Yeah,
you have to actually condition your muscle to be able to leverage
Yeah.
it properly.
He'll look like the UFC
so
fighter,
I think his first
Max
few
Holloway.
fights
Yeah.
at that like chunkier weight,
Yes.
he's not going to be as effective. And I think that
No, he's
right
not.
now, if he's trying to like force Canelo into a corner and make him fight him, he can't have an off fight. Like he just because then now Canelo, who's already using
he can
the
claim
most
something.
outrageous excuses, like I
Yep.
need $150 million.
Yeah.
Is gonna be like, oh well, he looked like trash in that fight.
The
Like
sa-
he's not worth it. He's not that.
Well,
good.
his only other option at that point would be to fight the other mandatory.
Oh wait, I gotta bring.
Yeah.
Right.
Fight William Skull. Fight David Benavidez or David Benavidez and David Morrell.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like book the is if he captures the other mandatory slots, he will put all the pressure on all the sanctioning bodies.
That's a good strategy. You know, he could because that's really the only avenue left to him. He's tried talking trash. He's tried getting the public involved, and Canelo is just kind of like an inert substance. Like I'm not doing what I don't want to do, and that's the end of that.
Yes. All right. That goes with what I'm about to read. I think right here we have an article from CBS Boxing. And Canelo says Canelo Alvarez claims he would take 150 million to 200 million for him to face David Benavidez. I can't say his fucking name. What the hell's wrong with me? All right. So he wants a shit ton of money to fight the guy that offers him nothing, supposedly. All right. Let's go over here. We're going to go to another piece of information. 1 second. I got to move this over. Let's see. Do you see this? Okay. Go to full screen. Let me see. Oh, wait. Sorry, guys. This has got some weird shit on here. I don't know what the hell that was. All right. Here's another. It says Canelo Alvarez explains why he changed his mind on fighting Mexican opponents. Accepted Munguia bout. And wait, let's see this. And this is where he talks about he chose Munguia because Munguia is respectful. Yes.
But I feel like Munguia is being a little too respectful.
It's just
He's being a little too nice.
It's ridiculous, you know. You're gonna.
He needs to throw the elbow into the mix. You know, he needs to fight dirty against Canelo.
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, I feel like Canelo is going to fight dirty. He has a history of doing such.
Yes. Speaking of dirty, let's just put this on the screen. Obviously, everyone knows this. Canelo Alvarez tests positive for a banned drug, blames meat. All right, so that just kind of questions the honesty of Canelo. And he came out, I remember, for the Triple G fight, and he was acting really offended when Triple G called us out. He was also offended when Caleb Plant called it out. He likes to get really defensive when you point out his flaws and his cheating. Also, like I said, this calls his honesty and his character into question. That, you know, obviously he's not going to admit it. He doesn't want to destroy his reputation. But he did
Never
it.
sober. If you want to jump in the Discord, you can hop in.
He knows. I put it in the chat. All right, we got a video here. Okay, give 1 second.
Do we have a video?
Yes, we have a bunch of videos.
We have a bunch of videos.
We got a lot of information. We're burying Canelo today, bro. We're burying him. Sorry, I had to do it.
I don't feel like you're sorry.
Stone pile driver, like Cody Rhodes ending Roman Reigns tonight, bro. What an epic end.
Speaking of those narco songs.
We take you all to hell, all right? Remember to subscribe to FUTV, the greatest channel known to man. You're watching Master Debaters.
Haha.
I should have got a different name, huh, Bob? Was this the wrong name?
You have such anxiety about
This was a
name.
terrible name, wasn't it?
I think it is a fantastic name.
Well, I mean, the idea behind it is that you have debating and then you have master debating. Master debating is self-serving people who actually don't want to have a debate. They just want to listen to themselves. And that's why I'm going to add a stamp to the show later on where when you lose, it just says a big stamp, master debater. And then I kick you the off.
Yep.
Right?
Yes.
All right. Hopefully my audio's good because I think I lowered my control. Let me bring this up again.
Oh,
it should have sounded like this. I kick you the off. All right. Was that better?
That was sufficient.
All right.
Let's move on.
I'm having some issues with the audio. That beep, I got to put that somewhere else and I get a good beep. But I'm going to need a great ass over here. What do you think, Bob? Before we go into the next part, we're going to need a great
Are you
ass.
going to be like that gentleman who goes into the Discord and shows Instagram models?
Who?
I don't know, whomever that was.
Where's my great ass?
I don't know, dear.
Where's my payday? You want payday? I know that. Well, Canelo.
Payday. You want payday?
Canelo doesn't want to payday.
Someone needs to make like a techno song with him with his like random right, like that would be the lead up to the beat drop, and then it's like him talking about shoes.
To this day.
Talking about shoes to this day.
I like shoes.
That was the best thing. That was
I
the
like
best
our
thing.
shoes. If Canelo fights Benavidez, this is what it's gonna look like. That's Canelo on the ground. That
Looks like you have
right.
another panelist in there. Is that you never sober?
I think that's illegal in the sport. You can't do that, right? Yeah, what's up? All right, we're gonna be looking at another piece of information here, people. There's an interview.
No, I'm here to stop the Canelo slander, bro.
Oh wait, okay, wait. He's here to okay, wait. Give me a second. If you
hanging out with Gonzalo, drinking too fucking much, bro. You're on a thick ass one. Don't even stop you, fool.
all right, it's going to today right now. Okay, Teddy. I was gonna say Teddy is God. He's not God. He can't be God. Teddy is
Teddy
king.
is sitting right next
No,
to me.
our Teddy is better than his Teddy. They're gonna.
Canelo's just been ducking, man.
There's gonna be a street beef.
He's a habitual duck, bro.
All right. We got to put sobers on our scoring. Yep. We got to put him on our scoring right now. Okay. All right. Here goes. Wait. I got to reset that. So we have a contestant now.
So
right.
never sober. You've heard the arguments that are in support of Canelo being a habitual ducker. What is your evidence to the contrary? Remember, attack the idea, not the person.
Yes.
Substantiate your claims
We're-
with
we're-
like factual evidence, not
Yes, we have to back it up. We have a timer if you want to give us some evidence to support your what you're saying.
Well, all the evidence is already out there, guys, with Canelo, everything that David Benavidez' people have been saying, they've been caught lying. They've actually gone back on what they said. Samson Lukowicz, he was saying Canelo's scared of David, but then 2 seconds later, he says, 150, we can make that happen, we can make the money, and Canelo's a brilliant businessman, and we love him, whoop-de-whoop. And then the next day, David's talking about on his... Yes.
Yeah, but what we're doing here is we're...
And then, so Samson Lukowicz went back on what he said, all that shit talk, and said, Canelo, we can make it happen, whatever. And even David went back on some of it on his own Instagram post about Canelo being scared. He said, don't be surprised if it happens in September. And my own theory is the fight is going to happen, although I wish it didn't, but I already see the fight happening, bro, off the simple fact of this. David Benavidez is fighting Gosdick next, right? And that's everybody knows those fighters. So what Canelo's going to do, and you guys aren't going to like this, but it's the truth. What Canelo's going to do is, okay, now you're going to go up to 175. You're going to fight Gosdick. And then I'm going to bring you down back to 168.
All right.
He's going to compromise him with that weight cut, and Canelo's going to beat him.
Oh, that's what I think he'll attempt to do. He'll try to make him cut weight, and he'll do all kinds of stuff.
No, that's what's going to happen, because he's already going up to 175. So it's either he fights him, or it's either he never fights him, or he comes back down, and he's going to beat him, because that weight cut's going to be too much for him.
Yeah.
That dude, he said he's 220.
All right.
They
But
confirmed it.
but
220 outside.
I understand.
He's not fighting, bro.
I mean,
So
Canelo's
your
pretty big
position,
himself.
if I'm understanding you correctly, and I want to make sure that I am, your position is that this is all something of a charade because the Benavidez camp is going back on claims that they are making, and you think that because he is fighting a Reynoso fighter, he being Benavidez in this context, that is proof that the fight is to come.
Yes.
Yes?
Yeah.
But we got it.
Although I don't want it to happen.
Why don't you want it to happen? Why don't you want it to happen?
Well, Mexicans killing Mexicans is what they want, all right?
Who is they?
I mean, look. He's fighting Munguia. He's fighting Munguia next, bro. Look. Sobers, we like sobers, but he lost. He lost the debate. Look,
Oh, stop
He has
it.
no
No,
physical.
he didn't. He
has no evidence to back up his statements. There we go. Look at that.
Hey,
That's sober.
stop it.
No. Look, the evidence. Hold on.
He's lost.
He's drunk with power
He
over
fucking
here.
lost. KO. I've won this debate. Okay. All right. I'll let you go with it. It's all speculation now. It's
Samson Lukowicz going back on his own word.
Yeah, but you got what? Look, where in the no? Let me, Ludus. You have to show me. Just find that piece of information, and you won't lose the debate. All right. I'll
Well,
bring
I
you
think
back.
that's an interesting premise. So you're not attacking.
I'm not. No, look. Let me say this.
Let
look,
me finish my
let me say
thought.
this.
Wow.
I'm not saying you're incorrect. I'm saying you got to show. I'm
Soliloquy.
saying you have to show me the information. That's the way the show works.
Fu is having himself a little soliloquy over
You want me
there.
to bring? You want me to make him lose again? You want?
Relax.
Look.
I'm going to take your stream deck
you
away.
Tell us the rules of debate again. Okay.
I've already said it. They all
Okay, you
understand
say
it.
it
They're
again.
all participating. You're the one that's not following the rules, sir.
All right, look, we're going to look at this next piece of information here that's going to bury Canelo even further. We don't hate Canelo. We're just pointing out the case, people.
To an AI bot.
We don't hate him. We don't hate him.
No, I'm not an AI bot.
No, she's not an AI
I'm
bot.
actually a person.
She is. Yeah, she's a real person. She's professional. She's a high-level professional. All right, here we go. Like Canelo, I wish I had some fucking Terminator music right now, man. That's what I need. That's really what I need for this. Wait, let me get some Terminator music before I put this up.
Listen, don't give in to your intrusive thoughts. Play the video.
Guys, I gotta
Relax
put
yourself
Terminator
and play
music.
the video.
Okay, I gotta put Terminator music. It's just the way it works.
You are too much right now. Just
Okay, just calm down.
I
calm
am
down.
calm.
Look, it's happening.
Trivia night at the horror shop.
All right, here we go. Oh, is that too loud? I gotta lower
bit.
that a little
It's
bit. Yeah.
loud.
Okay, here we go. We got an interview with Canelo Alvarez here. I gotta turn off my music I got going. And where the fuck is that music? You know what I hate when I have music
You have too
playing?
many
I don't know
tabs
where
open.
the hell it
You
is.
don't know where the music's coming from.
Do you guys hear the Terminator music? What'd you say?
Huh?
What'd you say? Yo,
I agree.
what'd you say?
It's too loud.
Oh, it's too loud? Oh, shit. How the fuck do I lower that? Where the fuck is it? Oh, sorry, I'm cursing. I'm not bleeping it.
There you go.
Okay, look, I gotta...
This would be a good time for us to have been talking, bro, while your ass is all fucking fiddling and shit.
Oh, I mean, you guys can talk. It's all right.
Yeah, so when Fu is letting his intrusive thoughts win, please feel free to continue the conversation.
Yes.
I think it's interesting, Never Sobers, that you're attacking the idea from the perspective that you're not saying he's not a habitual duck. You're saying this is perhaps part of some sort of like weird extended buildup.
Oh, what he's saying? He's a conspiracy theorist. He's obviously with Alex. He's obviously with Alex Jones. Oh, wait a second. Wait, look at this. What do you have? What do you have
think
to
that
say? Wait.
everybody's a little
Let me
biased.
say this. Let me say this.
No.
Look.
I'm
What does
gonna mute
Alex
you.
Jones have to say about this shit?
That's actual footage of Fu when his volume is not working.
All right. I agree with
When
them 100%.
he's lost his controls, that's actually what's happening.
I
over
agree
here.
with them 100%. I agree with them. I fucking agree with him. Wait a second. I agree with him. All right.
With who?
Alex Jones. I agree with him.
You agree with unhinged screaming for no reason?
It's not, bro.
Or
it's not,
you agree
bro,
with
bro,
gay frogs,
bro,
or
it's-
both?
Bro, it's
What's
not,
going on?
Bro, it's not for no reason.
Did you just call me bro like eight times in a row?
For it. Like, wait.
The verbal tics are happening now,
wait,
huh?
wait. Canelo stinks.
So we are attacking the idea, not the person. So you now lose a point in your own show.
I'm kidding.
That's I don't know. You've
Look,
lost. Like
I've
4
already
points so far.
won the
What's going
debate.
on?
Sobers has not shown any evidence. It's all hearsay. It's all where's the solid
Conjecture
evidence?
would be the word you're
Conjecture.
looking
Yeah, I was
for.
going to say
There you go.
conjecture.
I can show you. I can give you that video link where he says sucking Canelo's cock.
I mean, you can wait. He said he's going to what? What the hell?
Sounds like Canelo has an OnlyFans.
What? Canelo said that?
No, I'm saying I can show you the video where Samson was praising Canelo, like what I said.
Yeah. I saw some I might have some information from Samson as well.
You've gone so far off track. You were about to show an interview with Canelo. Now you went to Terminator. Now you're going back to Rocky.
He
Sir,
he said something
stay
about
on
some
task.
weird. He said something. Touch me and I'll sue. Right? Okay. I have the video here. Look, here it is.
No, you've gone back to
in this
Terminator.
interview, he says he doesn't want to fight him in September because it's too soon. So Lukowicz is kind of scared for Benavidez.
I don't know, man. He's going on all the interviews.
Anytime any play shit is out the window, as soon as you look at this interview.
All right, but right now we're gonna look at this one first.
Now it has to be timed perfectly for David Benavidez, so that's a little interesting, right?
All right, we're gonna look at this first, and then you send me that piece of information. Well
So
done.
it's interesting. Do you think that
Oh, wait, what?
the shenanigans are favoring Canelo or the shenanigans are favoring Benavidez?
In the public's eyes, favoring David, because look how people are acting. Look how Food TV's acting. Everyone's calling Canelo a duck. Everyone's saying he's scared, shitless.
Because he is.
If he fought Triple G, if he fought Kovalev, he'll fight David. If he's
No.
talking about fighting Beterbiev, and that was a serious talks, he'll fight
Yeah,
David.
but we can't make any.
It's gonna be on his time. It's gonna
But
be on Canelo's time.
yeah, but we can't do.
Why is he gonna let the young newcomer kid dictate the rules for his fight?
Well, the problem is that Canelo's not supposed to be dictating anything. He is not the ruler of boxing.
I mean, well, that's boxing, bro.
No, but he's not the ruler of the sport. That's a big problem. All right, let's listen to this. Wait. All right, Sobers, look, we got to hear the Terminator. The Terminator is here.
I like the Terminator. Let's go ahead. I like Michael Bean. Canelo is king, not Teddy.
This land
This
is
is my land. My land. This is my land.
I mean, like, fine, whatever. This is just
He's hilarious, man.
This is just nonsense.
Those glasses look terrible on him, bro.
I couldn't even hear that. I couldn't hear what he was saying, fool.
Oh, you can't hear it? Oh, wait, I'll turn off the Terminator music. You're making me turn off the...
I'm saying, like, even with the
I gotta see where the...
with the music.
I don't even know where the fuck is Terminator
So
music is.
wait, you can't hear anything? Like, you can hear us talking, but you're not hearing the clips?
I mean, it's on. The
Is
audio's
that what's
on.
happening?
It's on. The music is on. Let me
I'm
see.
glad that you're saying it's on, but he's saying he can't hear it.
Okay, all right. Well, I'm gonna be turning off this Terminator music, which is probably fucking stuff up. All right, we're gonna try to lift it. I'll try to lift the audio up and see if we can hear it more. I'm gonna bring it up. Let's see. It's pretty loud.
Oscar made that, my friend. Come on.
What'd you say?
He's like, I made that. No, you didn't. Oscar made that. Shut
He
up.
didn't make what? The Munguia fight?
He's saying everything you see, I made that. No.
He's so egotistical. It's ridiculous.
Sir, you walk into the ring and you punch people. You are not a promoter. You are not a fight maker. Your entire job is to make weight and punch people in the face. Let's not overstate things here, my friend.
Right, let's listen to the rest of what the Terminator has to say.
The YouTube video, bro.
The Wish.com Terminator.
One thing about what Never Sober said about saying he fought Triple G and
Yes.
Kovalev, when did he fight them?
He fought Triple G when no one else was trying to fight him. That's for sure.
His own time.
Who else was
Yeah,
trying to
but-
fight Triple G?
Well, he was old. Triple G was old. He was at the end.
When he was also a mandatory,
4
he
years,
vacated his
come on,
mandatory
bro.
spot.
4 years.
4 years.
He was. Yeah, it was an old Triple G, man.
Vacated his mandatory spot just to not fight him. That's crazy. I've never seen someone do that in boxing.
I mean, look. That goes more to my argument, and we saw what happens to Sobers, man. We saw. We love him, but you know. Oh, wait. You just got to know. I mean, it was a KO.
Drunk with the power of the little health meter.
Now that fight was mandated for 4 years.
Yeah. He was. He's. We've already proven it, but we're gonna keep going. The Terminator is
Well,
speaking.
let's finish the point.
Can we listen to the Terminator?
No, let's finish the point.
All right, let's finish the point. Go ahead.
Was that fight mandated for 4 years? Was he the mandatory for 4 years? And Canelo went like
I don't have that piece of
ice
information.
skating around in circles to avoid fighting him, because that would go to
more towards the case, right?
That would support the case. So, somebody on the panel
All right, yes,
said that was a 4-year
All right, look,
mandatory.
the person who just said that, can you find us that piece of information and bring it here?
Yeah, I don't think it was 4 years, bro.
If you can find a piece of information, something that says it was 4 years, I know he basically threw his belt in the garbage, right, to avoid that fight. That's already incriminating.
Somebody named
Okay,
the
honestly,
Chitlin
that was a
distributor.
random number, but around that time.
that was a random number. You motherfucker.
Nah, the dude,
Well,
he vacated his belt to
Remember,
avoid that
folks,
fight.
we are here for facts,
The
not
vacated
conjecture.
belt thing was true, though.
Yes, it is true. I mean, look, I don't give up. All right.
So Chitlin distributor, who is in the YouTube comments, lots of thoughts on things. The Discord link is right there in the chat.
Yes, the
just
Discord
a little
link
bit
is right
north
there.
of where you are right now.
Wait, is he crying? Is he crying?
A perfect circle is too loud.
He's
I
having
can't
himself a
hear you
little
guys.
hissy fit.
What is he saying, Bob? Tell us what he's saying.
Nothing of significance.
All right,
If
but
he has anything of import to say, he'll
All right,
join
let
the
me see it.
Discord.
The music's too loud, bro.
Is it?
But I do like the a perfect circle. That's cool that you're playing that.
All right, let me
Perfect
see.
Circle is pretty
let
cool.
me see.
They're actually
let me
also
see
really good
this.
to see live.
Yeah, we saw them a bunch of times. Where is this comment?
He's down at the bottom having a tantrum.
That Fight Hub TV, the audio wasn't playing through on the YouTube. I checked.
He's saying, what does that mean? A Brad?
I don't know. That's a type of nail.
It's a Brad.
The Fight Hub TV video volume was not playing on the YouTube. So
Oh.
you need to figure that out.
I
and
might
fix
just
it.
had it low, but I see the audio form right now. I see it all. All right, we're just gonna finish this clip right now, people. Come
Well,
on.
make sure that it's playing so people can hear it.
I see it. I can see it. I'm gonna play it right now. We're gonna
glad
see
you
if we
see
hear it.
it.
All right. All right. The Terminator is in the fucking house. The Wish.com Ginger Terminator.
All right, how about this? How long was Golovkin champion, and how long was Canelo fighting at 155 multiple times?
Like 3 years.
What happened?
Said it again.
How long was Golovkin champion before he fought Canelo, and how long was Canelo fighting at 155? Like his own weight class, basically, for a few times.
Well, I'm not sure. I know that Canelo came in versus Austin Trott at 174 pounds. So
We all have access to the Google machine.
that wasn't even his weight. On the fight night, they weighed him. He was 174.
Well, I guess the question is, so the current discussion,
But look,
let's
it's all conjecture.
remain
It's all
on
conjecture,
task
bro.
here, is that we have a challenger in Never Sober saying that Canelo's going to
What-
fight
A
him.
challenger? Are you? Wait.
Relax yourself. You don't need buttons. Calm down. I'm going to take away your stream deck. I'm going to confiscate it.
The crowd has spoken.
And by the crowd, that's you and your intrusive thoughts.
All right, wait a second.
Mhm.
Everyone knows. Wait a second. Where the fuck are my buttons, Bob?
I don't know. You keep losing.
All right,
them.
wait. Here we go.
You know, considering you were so like
So he fought
determined
155,
to have rules, you are the one breaking them.
How am I,
over and
how
over
am
and
I
over
breaking
again.
the rules? I have.
Check it out. So look, check it out, bro. So Canelo started fighting at 155 in 2014. He fought Triple G in 2017. That fight marinated for 3 years. That's too long. That's perfect.
Yeah, that's pretty bad.
Yeah,
That's
bro.
pretty bad.
I said 3 years.
What,
It's
so
2 years.
what major fights get made that immediately?
Dude, that fight got made. The guy was almost 36 years old.
It's not
exactly.
Canelo's. It's not.
That's not
Canelo's fault.
that's not prime. But that's not prime, you
It's
know.
not his fault
Yeah,
that he's 8 years older
yeah,
than him,
but
bro.
it's his fault. Yeah,
Couldn't-
but it's also his fault that he vacated his mandatory spot or his title. One of the two.
Yeah.
One of the two.
Yeah.
Just so he won a
Somehow
fight.
it's his fault.
Yeah.
There was there was no
You said
reason to do
the
that.
fight.
Why?
You said the
Why?
fight took
All right.
5 years of marinating. That wasn't true.
That was a random number, but still, the point still stands. He vacated his mandatory spot, or was either his mandatory spot or his title. One of the two.
Okay, we're gonna.
Just so he didn't fight him. There's no reason to do that. He could have easily fought him around the time when Golovkin fought Lemieux and Canelo fought Cotto. That was like a couple months apart. They
All
could
right.
have easily made it happen around that time.
And Golovkin looked really good in those fights.
He won the first two fights, and he looked like
So-
he won.
That's what I'm saying. So you're saying, okay, so you're mad that it took too long. but he also
Yeah.
looked amazing. But he also looked amazing. Well, I mean, which one is it?
I don't think he
Well,
looked
I thought-
amazing. I didn't think he looked amazing. I think he looked older, but I thought he won the first two
I
fights.
thought
very
Golovkin
clearly.
looked good
Very
in
clearly.
those fights that were just being referenced. So at that time when he was being very explosive and decisive in his victories, like that would have been a big draw fight. Like the fights were big
It
draws.
was a huge draw, though.
But you were already
Yes.
on the downslope of Golovkin's trajectory.
Yes, he was.
Right.
And I mean,
so
and-
I think that the argument being made is that Canelo would have stood to have a larger payday, potentially more fanfare around the fight if he had taken it when it actually was a mandatory for
Yes,
him,
it-
rather
it-
than
it do
waiting
the-
it out a little bit.
Yeah.
Which isn't unique to Canelo. I mean, boxers do this. They'll kind of wait out a dangerous opponent
Yes.
until they're a little older. Like that happens. But,
It's not cool.
you know, right now we're talking about Canelo.
It's not cool. It's not cool. This guy's got to fight when they're prime.
So all these major fights take a couple years to marinate. I think 3 years isn't that long. I think David Benavidez and Canelo, all this marinating that's happening now is coming up on about 3 years, and the fight's not going to be happening too late, right? When Canelo fought Triple G, no one was looking to fight Triple G. No one was looking like, oh man, he's slipping or whatever. He wasn't looking like none of that.
People were
And
saying
that
he was
fight, to
Hold
say
on,
that
hold
fight
on.
could have. Wait, no, bro, you talk. Let me talk. So to say that the fight could have sold more, I mean, the fight they did it 3 times. They got the money they were going to get out of that.
I know, but when,
If you're a big Triple G fan, he had 3 chances and he didn't beat him once.
oh come on, he beat him twice. Come on,
Triple G.
No, he beat him twice. He beat him twice, and the guy took Trenbuterol and he put 60 feet of tape on his hands. All right, we're gonna watch. He did. That's what Sanchez talked about. The dude, look at the Triple G's face from those little Canelo.
Well,
smacks.
I think that again,
Wait,
you know,
let's listen
following
to
the
the
rules,
Terminator, please.
If you're gonna make a claim about 60 feet of tape, you got to have the evidence.
Oh God, I'm not even. That's because I don't need that. This debate is about. It's
Sir,
about
you
Canelo
just
and
entered
Benavidez.
a claim into the
I'm
discussion.
responding to what Sobers is saying.
Can I say one thing?
You're you're.
Look, fool, hold on, look, fool, because you made a claim about the 60 feet, and that's not. We don't know if that's true or not. I made a claim about Samson Lukowicz praising Canelo, and then I the videos in the chat.
You made
Discord chat.
All right. Let's see it. All right.
And Jerson said that Canelo waited 4 or 5 years, and then I looked it up, and we made sure it was 3 years.
All right. Look. I'm gonna.
You guys are bringing false. You guys are getting
Hold on.
All right. Look.
You guys are getting this.
Let me
All
talk.
right, guys.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
First of all, I said that was a random estimate, but that still doesn't discredit the fact that he still marinated the fight. And on top of that, people were already saying he was slipping after the Kell Brook fight, and then the Danny Jacobs fight. So that point that you made was already false. So yeah.
All right, we're gonna watch this video that Sobers gave us. Here it is. All right.
But I'm gonna make sure we can hear it, bro.
I'm here with my man Samson.
Oh, I can hear it now.
You
got
can
a
hear
big
it?
fight now with Sebastian Fundura and Tim Tszyu, but first I gotta ask you about the stuff everyone's talking about in boxing. Canelo Alvarez saying if he was offered 150, 200 million guaranteed dollars, he'd fight Benavidez, but otherwise there's nothing in it for him. What's your reaction?
Besides the 25 pounds.
Besides the 25 pounds, right?
He will take the 25 pounds. It's very smart. I believe that he will get the $150 million and he will fight him. I say that is that if it be shameful for boxing, it will destroy part of our sport if he doesn't fight Benavidez. So now we know the price. Now we need to find it. We to get the money, but he's very smart, very good businessman, Canelo, and I believe that he deserves the 150. I don't know if he reached the 200, but the 150 million, why not? Mayweather did it, and he followed the footprints, the blueprints of Mayweather. So.
Also, he is like Mayweather. Exactly. That's what I said. So.
Money man, yeah.
I mean, no. I mean, it's he's.
So you're agreeing with everything he said.
No. Let's hear this again. He said something. He said some interesting stuff there. Let's hear this.
Boxing, it will destroy part of our sport if he doesn't fight Benavidez. So now we know the price.
He also says he believes. He doesn't know. He only believes. That's not that's not definitive. He just believes. Of course, who the fuck's going to turn down $200 million? But he also contradicted himself because he said the thing about the weight, and he said that he offers him nothing, where he literally well, we've already shown that he was going to make over $60 million to fight. No, he was let me just say this. We already showed on the stream that Canelo was set to make over $60 million to fight Benavidez. And it's for Munguia, he's only making a little bit over $30 million. So
I'm making like closer to 45.
I mean, the number they put up was 34 million plus pay-per-view, but it was 34. That's a solid number.
35.
34 it looked like to me. The Benavidez fight was a guaranteed over $60 million. So obviously he offers a lot.
It's 150 now though.
My point is that he's
Lugowitz is saying he can do it.
well, I understand, but my point is that he's making more money. So this idea that he only brings 20 pounds more to the ring is a lie. He offers this guy over $30 million more.
40 pounds.
I mean, I don't believe that at all. I think Canelo's just speaking out of his ass to dodge, to making excuses. That's a way to drain him even further. So when he puts the catch weight in there or the cutoff, he could say, "Oh well, he brings another 20 pounds."
I don't think there's going to be a catch weight. I don't think there's going to be a catch weight. But look though, check it out. If they're fighting for the IBF belt, like he wants to be undisputed, there will be a 15-pound rehydration clause. Yeah. See if David wants to fight for that one, bro.
Yes. I mean that's what he's going to do. He's going to try to drain him out. But I think David's probably still going to beat him if they ever fight. I don't think they're ever going to fight, most likely.
Hope not.
Canelo has another fight. He's going to fight the other Charlo in September, is what they're saying. Pretty bullshit, you know. He's fighting a 160 guy. He fought a 154 and then a 160.
I would love that fight, bro. I would love that fight.
Why?
Because okay, just how Fu's saying that just like Jerson and just like Fu were saying that Canelo was ducking Triple G for years, just like they're saying that he was ducking David for years. I've been hearing people say that Canelo's been ducking Jermall Charlo for 7 years. So I want to see that fight. And now that you guys are sure that Canelo's going to destroy him, like I was always sure.
But you know,
no one wants to see it.
But you know,
I want to see it.
You know what? I never once. Wait, give me a second. I never once said that. I don't know who's saying he's ducking these Charlo guys, but this Charlo guy is a.
No, I'm not saying you guys. I'm not.
No,
saying
I know. I understand that. I understand. I understand that, but the thing is that Charlo thing, that's like some random people. Most people know that Canelo's going to beat this guy. This guy is not a great fighter. He's not active, and he's only 160. He's a 160 pounder. You know, Canelo shouldn't be fighting this guy. He shouldn't be fighting that guy.
But wait, never sober, just taking a step back and thinking about the internal consistency of your argument. You're saying that he's not a ducker and that he's not a habitual ducker, but now you're saying that you hear he's been ducking Charlo for 7 years and you find that claim to be credible. So which is it? Does he duck or does he not duck?
No, I'm saying to the people people are saying they're against the idea of that fight. I'm not against the idea of the fight. I've been wanting to fight forever. That's what I'm saying.
Why do you think the fight hasn't happened yet?
There's sections of the fan base that claim that Canelo's been ducking this boy Charlo for a long time. I don't think that's the truth. But now that the fight's about time for the fight to happen, you know, it's like nobody wants it to happen anymore. Not saying Jerson and Fu were the ones saying that Canelo's the one ducking. The guys the section of the fan base that I seen that were saying that Canelo was ducking him, now they're the ones saying that fight is meaningless and whoop-de-whoop. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And that's what I want to see. I want to see them eat shit.
All right. Well, I got another thing here, another article. Let's see this.
So you think that they're saying that the fight's meaningless because they don't want?
Well, now because they don't think their guy can win.
Yeah. Okay. So they're
just like when Crawford was in talks to fight Canelo. There was rumors everywhere. There's a bunch of guys. Like, I'm not saying nobody here, right? But I'm telling you, I've been online. I'll be on these boxing groups. A bunch of dudes are saying, "Oh, that fight's a joke. He's too small. Why Crawford?" Blah blah blah. And then Canelo comes out in an interview and says, "I have nothing to gain in that fight and everything to lose. If I beat him, he's too small." You know what I mean? So he's like, "So if I lose, I lost a little guy." So he's like, "No, I'm not gonna. That's a silly fight." And after that, I seen people sharing that clip of the interview saying, "Oh, Canelo knows he'll lose. Oh, he knows he's scared of Crawford.
Yes.
Oh, so he knows he can't beat Crawford." Like, you know, like some crazy shit like that. So
Why would literally anybody be afraid of Crawford?
I understand that they do this. These people are retarded. Sorry, I had to say. Oh, but these people are. I probably should have bleeped it. All right. They're just trying to set up the fight for this guy. Those are a bunch of fanboys. That's really what it is. I don't think Canelo should listen to those people at all. And he shouldn't be fighting these guys. Canelo is not a 160 pounder. And he was not a 154 pounder. He never should have fought Amir Khan. He never should have fought Josecito Lopez. There's so many guys Canelo never should have fought. I find it weird that he's got this guy here as his mandatory. Everybody wants to see the fight, and this is the one guy he won't fight. And so this goes to our argument. Our argument is just about the ducking. You know, this is really what I think he's doing, and I've got a lot of stuff. You know,
but
that's
it does
saying
kind of sound like we are moving closer to a degree of agreement, right?
Yes.
That
maybe.
We understand collectively that Benavidez is a mandatory fight. Never Sober thinks that the fight's going to happen soonish. You know, so I think that these are important points to clarify
according to
as we move forward.
Well, looking at the stuff we posted, what's been said in the media, the fight will definitely not happen this year. It's not happening. Canelo's either fighting Munguia in a rematch, or he's fighting. And if he fights Munguia in a rematch, this fight is dead in the water. Because if Munguia beats Canelo, this is finished.
True.
He is finished. His career is over at that point. He'll fight some lower level guys. Canelo will, but you know there's going to be a rematch with Munguia, and who knows, dude?
Never Sober. Do you think Munguia could beat Canelo?
I mean, it's boxing. You know, anybody can win on any night. You know, that's why I like it. That's why I love boxing. Right, the guy who's not supposed to win can win. But what I think is going to happen, I think Canelo's going to absolutely annihilate him.
I don't know, dude.
Because we had somebody else in here talking about Munguia's style and why he thought that style might give Canelo a problem. I don't know who that was, but if you want to
let's
jump back in here and provide that context.
Yes. Get in the comments, dude. The Discord's in there. All right, let's read this little piece of information first. Okay. Sorry, Bob. I think I cut Bob off maybe. All right, it says Canelo draws his line in the sand. I will do what I want. Wait, I should say that like Canelo. I will do what I want.
You made him sound like a munchkin from the Wizard of Oz.
I got another clip for you guys in a couple of minutes. That's pretty funny. All right. It says, wait, I'm looking for the quote, the direct quote from Canelo. This is 33. What'd you say?
Hold on, bro.
All right, so it says, the truth is, I've always fought. No, this is not the quote I'm looking for. That's actually in the video that I have.
Well, then play the video.
Okay, he has a dualistic attitude towards his fans now. He's a lot like Floyd Mayweather, very similar. No, I don't even see the quote's not even in here.
Well, play the video.
All right, this just talks about one of the big reasons why Canelo is choosing Munguia is because of the you know, he's very nice to him. He's nice to me.
Yeah, but we already saw that.
Yes. All right. I actually have this interview. This is not the right document. Give me 1 second. Sorry about that. All right, Bob.
So I guess the question is, do you, collective, think that a boxer should be able to dictate their fights regardless of who their mandatory is? Like, you have a mandatory, but you don't want to fight that person, so you should be allowed to, at a certain level, pick who you want to fight, regardless of whether you have a mandatory or not. Do you think that is permissible or no?
I can't hear this fucking music loud.
Oh wait. There's some whores in the house. All right, I'll turn that off. We don't shut up, whores. All right, go on.
Should a fighter, once they have reached a certain level of success in their career, be able to select their opponent regardless of whether or not they have a mandatory? Yes or no?
Well, boxers select their opponents either way. When they're starting their careers, they don't say yes to everybody. They'll see somebody, they're like, I'm not fighting him, or depending on, you know, who's taking control of their career. They're taken care of either all the way, they're made to be a sacrifice. And sometimes guys that are made to be sacrifices, like Manny Pacquiao, can overcome that and become a superstar. Some guys are kind of taken care of and groomed to be superstars.
Yeah.
I mean, like Floyd and Canelo was taking care of himself.
Yes.
See where he's at. And for these guys always choose their own fights. They always end up choosing their own fights. You can't force anybody to fight anybody.
That's a big problem, and I think that's killing the sport. It's destroying the integrity of the sport. That's destroying the integrity of the sport.
But that was the question. Do you think that that is appropriate? That if you have a mandatory and you are in a position where you hold a title, for example, that you can just not do that. You can violate the rules that accompany that belt or that title and do whatever you want. Or should you lose the title?
There's the mandatories. If they're in the mandatory position, they have to go to the commission and petition for their mandatory status to be activated.
I mean,
and from what I understand, David never done that. And
no. David is the mandatory.
Status is activated, then they have to make a deal, or he does have to drop the belt. David hasn't done that.
No.
Up till today, he hasn't done that.
He is the mandatory for that WBC title.
He inactivated.
No.
Make his opposition.
It's been activated. It's been activated. I'll show you the video. I have the video.
Okay.
What's the guy's name? Do you remember the guy's name, Bob? I have the guy's name who set it up. He is the mandatory. He's been the mandatory for I think over a year now. But I'm going to show this little piece of information first, and I'm going to look for that other thing. All right, let's see this.
Suleiman, I think.
Suleiman, yes, Suleiman.
I think the time was coming up on a year where he was going to have to make the fight or drop the belt.
I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah, the year was March 24.
So I think it was coming up on a year for that, right?
Yes.
For that status to be activated.
Canelo.
Yes. The fight with Govzik.
No. Canelo was supposed to fight Benavidez in March. He was supposed to fight him. That was the cutoff.
The year that you're talking about was March 2024, and we are now in April 2024.
He was supposed to fight him. He's already supposed to be stripped. He's supposed to be stripped of that title.
Somebody took the fight with Govzik.
He took it because you know that David Benavidez was trying to make negotiations with Canelo, Morel, and Munguia. He didn't get any of those fights. They all fell through, so he went with this. He went up in weight. But
you don't think David dug Morel?
No, not at all. His dad I showed an interview earlier where his dad was literally talking about they were trying to make that fight, and it just fell through. He was trying to make a bunch of different fights, but Canelo was the mandatory. That's what he was. That's what he was getting ready for. He's like, "You're the mandatory." The guy said it. 8 months ago. I have a video from 8 months ago where this guy said,
"You seen the video on the Boxing Voice where they interview Jose Benavidez and he says he doesn't go in the negotiation rooms."
Oh. I mean, he's a trainer. I mean, he's not a real negotiator. He's not Reynoso or something like that, right? He's not a promoter or a negotiator. He's kind of a promoter in the way he's a shit talker. But
I imagine that's kind of like when you go into court and you choose to defend yourself instead of hiring an attorney.
Yes, but he has been the mandatory for a little while.
And these guys never in the room. He just knows what they're telling him. Yeah. So he might not know what he's talking about. That's how they're getting caught up. And so that's why David's camp is looking silly, because Lukowitz will say something, and then Jose will say something else, and then David will say something else, and they're all they end up kind of contradicting each other. And like their stories are not the same. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They should have a tighter media presence.
I'm gonna show you.
Agree there. It should be a cohesive, united front.
All right, I'm going to show you that bit of information in a minute, but first we got to watch this little bit of information here. Remember, people, to subscribe to FUTV, the greatest channel. No, it's a fucking man. I mean, wait, I got to bleep that. Wait, give me 1 second. The greatest channel. Wait, I got to lower this music. What the fuck? Give me a second. All right. Now let me say it. Okay. All right. Remember to subscribe to FUTV, the greatest channel known to man. Was that good?
Well done. Let's get to the video.
I don't give up. Payday, suck
all
my.
Right, okay, come on.
All right, sorry.
You're so stupid, bro.
All right. Let's watch this little video here from Canelo. I translated it. Most of the stuff that's said is 100% true. Okay, here it is.
I think it's the stupid things I've
come on
in my life, and that's what Oscar is. Oscar relies on nothing more than
what the fuck is in the way there?
Stupid things, and that's why people put a lot of attention to him. But in his company, he does nothing more than talk stupid things. That's all he does. That's all he knows how to do.
What do you say to all these people, fans on social media calling for a fight with David Benavidez?
Oh, this fight makes me nervous. What I said.
I like that he became Australian briefly.
I've always fought with those. I am in a position that I have earned based on courage, based on effort, based on based on fights, based on trenbuterol, based on fighting old men. You know how it is. I duck fights. I know I fight a 35-year-old Triple G. I fight a little tiny Miguel Cotto, little man. If you look at my career, I've always fought with, I always fought with many Hall of Fames, with many undefeated, with champions. I fought like a 40, 42, 43-year-old Shane Mosley, I think it was. I fight with, 35-year-old Triple G. I lose the first 2 fights. I take a trenbuterol. I fight him when he's over 40. And then I get a really shitty...
Canelo said all this.
...versus an old man. And then, I fight old Cotto. Yes, I go the distance. I fight Amir Khan. For 13 years, I have fought only world champions. Amir Khan, he's a little tiny man. He got a glass chin. I beat him, man. I beat him, yeah. Cotto... I beat him at 35, 36 years old. He's a top competitor, way bigger than him. I come in at 154 and I am, 174 pounds, But, Benavidez...
It made him sound Asian a little bit.
So I'm in a position where I can do whatever I want to do. I do what I want. It's like Floyd. I'm a bitch like Floyd. I think I'm bigger than the sport now. I'm bigger than the sport.
I made him Asian, I think.
He was Australian. He's very
at the end of the day. Let's see that again.
Continental.
At the end of the day, I won't please them with anything. They're mean. When they wanted me to fight Golovkin, 35-year-old Golovkin, I didn't fight him right away. I waited. And then I lose the fight. I fight Golovkin. When it was Callum Smith, Callum Smith, the total bum, total garbage fighter, Euro bum, I fight him. And when it was Cotto, old ass motherfucking Cotto, who was at his worst weight, me, like I said, I'm 174 pounds in the trout fight. I fight Cotto, he old, I go the distance with him, I don't knock him down once. Mayweather, old ass motherfucking Mayweather, he beat me up, man. He beat me, even though it was trash fight, I'm drained to death. Austin, I get my ass whipped by an old man. Austin Trout, very close fight, man. Very close fight. Possibly lost that one. Everyone,
get the fuck out of here, bro.
It's possible. I gotta rescore that shit. I was actually rooting for Canelo. I was rooting for him in that fight.
I fight Triple G. I take trenbuterol. So I am in a position that I will do what I want to do. I do what I want. Fuck the fans who made me a multimillionaire, and fuck the sport. I do what I want. I don't need to prove anything. I mean, I have no respect for the sport. I have no desire to pass the torch. I will just cherry pick and fight the easiest guys I can find. The guys that I deem as being easy. Munguia is now currently sucking my balls. He's in the media. He says that the reason Benavidez didn't get the fight is because he didn't suck my balls, and that's not true at all. I wouldn't fight Benavidez even if he did suck my balls. Even if he worshipped me and said I'm the greatest fighter ever. He's a little scary. At the end of the day, yes. And if you look at my record and you look at my history, the numbers speak. The numbers speak. Kovalev took a dive, I'm a super puncher, man. I went all the way to light heavyweight, and I'm just a great fighter. Yes, and if you look at my record and you look at my history, the numbers speak. I said it again. Is the Bivol chapter already closed? No, I have not. Now these are fights I would love to do again. I would love to go to up to light heavyweight again so I can make lots of excuses when I lose again. I could say I'm too small, even though supposedly I could knock out one of the biggest punchers at light heavyweight who forgets how to throw hard punches and get a knockout in the 11th round, but somehow I can't crack an egg versus Bivol. It's kind of weird, but all my fans will make lots of excuses and they will say that I am too small for the division, but they'll also say that I'm a super big puncher.
and everybody's afraid of the counter punch. But somehow magically I can't hurt Kovalev one time, but in the 11th I knock him out one punch, which is really weird because no one ever knocked him out one punch. But those are fights I would love to do again, because that fight, the one that I got completely slaughtered in, I don't want to talk about it too much, but these are fights that it's true interview people. I would love to do that one again, and hopefully it will happen at some point. Hopefully I can get it fixed, and Bivol can take a dive. Maybe take a dive for me, right? Yeah. Finally, Saul, we saw that you had all my friends will make lots of excuses for me, and they will say, you know, I was too small for the division for light heavyweight, but somehow I'm a super big puncher, and I knock out a light heavyweight Kovalev with one punch in the 11th round. Yes. It makes perfect sense. Yes. I want to fight Bivol again so I can get knocked out, but I need to go and fight him at light heavyweight so I can make lots of excuses when I lose again. All right. So there you go. Thank you, Canelo, for that. Yes, 100% real. I mean, you know, actually the words on the bottom were from the Canelo interview. I kind of read those and added my own thing to it. Sorry, Canelo fans. I'm sorry if you're getting really offended. I just don't like the fact that Canelo is a lot like Floyd. He really is. He's basically identical. He wants to pick and choose his fights, and I'm not happy with that. I mean, he is, like they said, he's the face of boxing, and his face is looking a lot like Floyd's right now. What do you think, Bob?
I think that it's disingenuous to say that, you know, he's a prize fighter and all of this, and based on his career, he could do whatever he wants. That's not how the sport works. That's not how it advances. And frankly, that's why it's getting dropped from broadcasting.
Yes.
Like, if it was continuing to be exciting where you saw the best fight the best at their peak, I don't think we would be having this problem.
Exactly. If Canelo just fought his mandatories and did what he's supposed to do as a champion, as a fighter, I would have no problem with it at all. I would say he's a great fighter. But what I'm seeing right now, I am really not satisfied with it. That people say, well, you're a hater. Well, I don't hate him. I just don't like what he's doing.
I think the use of the term hater is just pointless.
Yeah, it's overused.
It's a worthless term.
Sorry, people. I know that clip. I was pushing it to the limit. I was pushing it to the fucking limit. Wasn't I, Bob? That was kind of long.
It was.
I was pushing it to the limit. Remember to push the... There's no limit on the subscribe button. So remember to share our page. Remember to subscribe to FUTV, the greatest channel known to man. And we got some new shows coming, people. We got Bob's got her own show. It's called what is it, Bob?
It's about history.
Yeah, she has Bob has a history show that's coming to the channel, possibly this week. All right, what's the first episode on, Bob?
The Weimar Republic.
Okay, say it a little louder. I'm gonna see if I can hear.
The Weimar Republic.
All right, so we're gonna be talking about the Weimar Republic. It is Bob's show. I'll be there. Yes,
we're
I'll
a
be
team. You don't get one of us without the other one.
Yes, it's annoying.
Generally.
It's sort of like
except if I'm sleeping, because you like to do things at ass o'clock in the morning, and no, thank you.
It's a lot like herpes, you know. Right?
That's unnecessary.
It's a team.
Anyway,
it's a team thing. It's a team thing. You just don't get herpes on your own. You need a partner to get herpes, right, Bob? We don't. No one has herpes here. I'm sorry. That was kind of messed up.
What is wrong with you?
All right.
Are you okay?
Oh Lord! Wait, is that? Hey, so was you there? What's up with the panel? Are you guys still there?
What's up, bro? Yeah, we're letting you talk.
All right, sorry, I'm talking too much. I'm fucking annoying.
You went on a Shakespeare level soliloquy there for a bit, my dear.
All right, I'm gonna stop pushing this. Oh wait, we got some more information here. What did I have on the screen a second ago? I know I had some shit I was gonna show.
So basically, I guess Never Sobers, does your position change since there is an interview where Canelo is saying he should be able to pick whoever he wants to fight, and if he doesn't want to fight his mandatory, then too bad. Like, does that change your position about whether he's ducking or not, or do you think that this is all part of the larger plan?
No, I think they're gonna fight. All
right. Well, all right. We're gonna watch that. Okay, give me 1 second. Give me 1 moment, please. Give me a moment, please. Okay, let's see. All right, I have the video here of what's that guy's name again?
What the fuck is this, bro?
What is it? All right, I gotta skip this here. We got the that dude. What's his name? the promoter. Okay, let's see it here. You guys will know when I put it on. This is from a page called the Broadway Joel. Oh, we go. Here we go. Here we go.
And in regards to David Benavidez, he fought an eliminator and then for the interim belt, and then he fought a final eliminator with Caleb Plant. Canelo is now fighting Charlo, 154 pounder. When is that mandatory going to be enforced? Obviously, it won't be enforced next because Canelo already has a fight. But when was that in position for after this fight he's going to be in?
Benavidez defeated Plant in March of this year.
Yeah.
So his date for mandatory position is March 2024.
Wow. All right. So, but Canelo has the option to take that earlier. That's.
You can see how disappointed this guy is there. You saw that when he said, wow. Like, the fans really want to see this fight.
That's one guy. What do you mean the fans?
I mean, this is just a reflection of the fans that I'm hearing right now, how disappointed. And this guy he's like, oh, could look how disappointed this fight. He's like, wow. You know how this guy went into an instant fucking depression. Like, watch, let's look at his face. Let's look at his fucking face. Look at this guy. He's that. I know a Dominican when he's sad.
He's a big Canelo fan. I'm sure he's a big David fan.
That's a sad Dominican.
All right.
I'm sure he's been watching David fight for a long time.
Wow. All right. So
his date for mandatory position is March 2024.
So when was the fight with Gazek made?
All right. So
it was made. It was made after all the other negotiations fell through. He decided to go up in weight.
Wait. No. Was it made in March?
I'm looking it up.
I know it was made after because he said it in that fresh and whatever. I think he said it on there.
No, bro.
How do you?
He should have made it. He made a fight with Gazek instead.
How do you?
He fucked up.
How do you mute this stuff? Because I hear some kind of feedback.
What you're hearing is somebody typing.
Yes, I know, and I'm hearing it in the show. I want to turn it off. Okay.
Gerson, are you chewing on something, bro?
You there,
My bad.
You there, Gerson?
Close.
What is it?
My remote's close.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, I hear some. I hear some clicking. All right, we'll just hear the rest of this interview. It's pretty short.
Option to take that earlier. That's
yeah. They can fight anytime.
All right.
All right, so there you go. Canelo's been his mandatory for a while now. He's decided not to take the fight. All right.
No, but it says so. The fight was gonna have to happen in March. There was gonna be an issue with Canelo's keeping his belt, right?
Yes.
So now it seems like the fact that David's going up a weight class, he's keeping his mandatory status at 168, and now he's trying to gain a mandatory status at 175, right? With this fight with Gazek.
Yes.
So he's trying to position himself to get belts at two different weight classes.
Yes.
Or whatever, right?
I understand that, but his
he really wanted to fight Canelo. He would not have went up to 175 right now.
His first intention was to.
I'm telling you. So like my original point is, I think the fight's gonna happen, bro, because he's doing this with the Reynoso guy. He's not doing this with the fucking with the Golden Boy dude or nothing. You know what I'm saying? He's not doing this with some random guy. He's doing this with the Reynoso guy. And he's actively compromised his ability to challenge Canelo legitly at 168.
I mean, the thing is that David said that he said that he was trying to make the fight. It fell through. He tried to make multiple other fights. They all fell through. So he decided to go up and look for that, Bivol. I mean, he's looking for big fights. He says he's fighting for legacy. So he's going up in weight.
Come on, you believe that shit?
Yeah, I do. He's still a young guy. He can.
David Lemieux then.
Yeah, because he's trying to build up. You gotta. Canelo does the same thing.
Why the fuck did he fight Tyrone Davis? That's a guy that's a fucking weight class.
I mean, but look, Canelo's fighting Amir Khan. But how many fights is it?
Smaller dudes.
But he's not ducking fights. I mean, Canelo beat up on many little dudes. He beat up on Josecito Lopez, Shane Mosley, Old Cotto.
You're not mad at David Benavidez for doing it though.
I'm saying they're both doing it. They're both doing it, like you said. So, I mean, he beat up Caleb Plant. He beat the shit out of a guy that Canelo fought.
After Canelo knocked him out, yeah.
Oh, come on. It don't matter.
He's damaged goods.
The build-up is there.
Why did he fight? He could have fought him first.
Oh, but the build-up is there, I'm saying. It's there.
David had a chance to fight Caleb Plant before Canelo, and he didn't do it.
All right, let's see this video here. It's a little more information about the fight from Benavidez' dad. Let's see the audio here.
David is still dealing with the fight outside of the ring with Canelo Alvarez and the fight that just isn't happening right now. Jose, we're fresh off the Jaime Munguia Canelo Alvarez press conference that took place in Los Angeles. We all saw Canelo had some choice comments in regards to the potential fight against David in the future. But before we get into all that stuff, maybe we can just set the record real quick. What kind of conversations and negotiations took place between Team Benavidez and Team Canelo in recent weeks and months before he eventually announced his fight with Jaime? If you could just kind of clear everything up for us.
Yeah, for sure. Actually, we were negotiating with Jaime Munguia and his team. We were negotiating before he fought Boo Boo, and then they decided they didn't want to do it. Then they came back after the Boo Boo fight, and we started negotiating. And out of the blue, we get this call, that the team of Canelo wanted to make that fight, but they said, okay, we're gonna make the fight, but we don't want any negotiations. We don't want to pay more than what it is. We're gonna pay $5 million, and that's it. We're gonna pay the minimum, and don't ask for nothing else if you guys want the fight. And I said, yeah, perfect, not a problem. Let's make the fight happen. We want the opportunity to get in the ring with Canelo Alvarez, and that's a fight that everybody wants to see. I mean,
you see this. The thing about this statement is that Canelo's team has never come forward and disputed it. They've never said this conversation didn't happen. That's the thing. That's why I think this is 100% true what he's saying.
Later, big things will happen after that fight. We accepted, and I talked to David. David said not a problem, and we were ready to make
this
things
retard
happen.
didn't even know that Gavzik was a Reynoso fighter.
What'd you say that again?
This guy didn't even know that Gavzik was a Reynoso fighter.
He don't know. Reynoso, I didn't even know Reynoso.
But he doesn't know shit about what the fuck is going on.
But the thing is, but he knows what a conversation is on a phone call. The thing is,
he doesn't even know who the fuck his son is fighting, who he's fucking associated with.
I didn't even know that Reynoso was a promoter till recently. I just learned that. I thought he was just a trainer.
He's picked all of Canelo's fights. That's who's picking Canelo's fights.
It's weird. All right, let's just listen to the rest of this thing.
I think they just wanted to say that because in their mind they thought I was going to ask for more money, or we were going to start saying that we wanted more money so they can have an excuse of saying we offered them the fight, they wanted too much money, and that's why we couldn't make the fight. I told them, yes, let's make it happen, and then they just disappear. We didn't hear nothing back from them, and that's what it is.
Mm-hmm. Yesterday, during the media gathering, Canelo denied the claim that his team offered Team Benavidez $5 million and they never heard back. So you're saying that's not the case?
Yeah, that's not the case. Like I said, I don't make those decisions. I don't offer that, and I don't do those things. Our promoter, our company came with that, and they said that. I didn't think they were lying, So at the end of the day, we all know that Canelo does not want to face the Mexican monster. He doesn't want to make that fight. It doesn't matter, he tries.
All right, let me just pause for 1 second. Sorry, guys. I forgot to read this little piece of information here earlier. This is what it says. It says here, Canelo Alvarez is adamant that he'll fight whoever he wants for the remainder of his career without bending to pressure from fans to fight David Benavidez. So why is it that this guy does not want to give the fans what they want at all? Like, why? They made him a multimillionaire, and this is a big fight. To me, this would be Canelo's crowning achievement, beating this guy. I think this would be the perfect fight to go out on. Everybody wants him to fight this guy, so why do you not want to satisfy the fans? They made you a millionaire. Also, this guy's is mandatory, so this is just part of sport. And he's literally admitted here that he's picking his fights. So that right there alone tells you he's avoiding this fight because he's picking his fights. Does that make any sense, Bob?
No, I understand to an extent that, as Never Sober said, nobody's gonna put a gun. Well,
oh, you're taking his
maybe
side, huh?
somebody's
Is that
gonna
what you're
put
doing?
a
You're
gun
just
to his
taking
head and
sober
tell him to
side,
fight.
huh?
But the
sobers.
okay.
All
the
right.
point and the premise here is that from your position, Canelo is ducking. He's trying to run the clock on Benavidez or on his
Yeah,
own
well.
career, whatever the case may be. Never Sober's is saying that, you know, some of these pieces of evidence that you have brought forth are questionable, such as this video we just watched.
Well, this is not questionable. This is the real deal.
Because this person speaking is not actually a part of the conversations he's speaking about, right? So we've come to kind of an impasse
Well,
in
that's
terms
not.
of...
Wait. Let me say this. That's not true because he literally had a conversation with Canelo's people, with his people. He's not making this up. He was the one they talked to.
Right, but we don't have concrete evidence of
Well,
that. We
like
have Canelo's people never denying it.
Yes.
Right, but we're kind of at an impasse. So from Never Sober's perspective, this isn't a duck, that it's perfectly fine to let it marinate a little bit more. It'll happen
Lord.
when it happens.
From
your perspective, he is violating the rules of the sport because he's not fighting his mandatory.
I'll tell you
he's
this.
not doing what he's supposed to do.
Everything Canelo was saying is basically telling you he's avoiding this fight. He's literally telling you he picks and chooses his fight. He will not be pressured into any fight. I mean, look, he's the title he has for this guy is a mandatory. He's supposed to fight him. So he's picking and choosing his fights. Like I said, he's trying to be bigger than the sport. And it's the same thing Floyd did. It's identical to what Floyd did. And I don't respect Floyd at all. So, all right, let's see what else we got here. We probably got a couple more. I think I've kind of proven it already. I think this is a big KO. It's a huge KO, isn't it, Bob?
Violent.
It's a big KO.
Just kidding.
It's a violent KO. Sobers is bleeding everywhere.
I think that this has been a really good first episode. I think it's really positive that you guys came in here and took it seriously and were actually participating in a debate that is an effective debate where you're talking about factual things. Yeah. That's much more interesting for me because sometimes I hear, you know, the like
rambling
carrying on that occurs and I'm like, this is stupid. I don't care. Turn it off. But you know, I think that everybody who came into this conversation brought intelligent points.
Are you wrapping the show up over here, Bob?
What?
What are you doing? Wrapping the show up?
I'm just saying, like, where else are we gonna go? You've made your point. He made his point.
Who made the? Who
we
won?
all made our
all right,
points
all right.
together.
Let's see who made more. Who won this debate? Don't you dare!
I think the guys that point you got were pretty flimsy, and I refuted them.
Don't you dare try to say this is a draw because it wasn't.
No disrespect to Sobers, but I just feel like you were justifying the marination and ducking, which is hurting the sport.
He's avoiding. He's avoiding.
It's what happened. It's what happened between Hagler and fucking Sugar Ray Leonard, dude. You know what I mean? It's something that's always happened.
Yeah, but that doesn't.
It's rooting the
right.
sport.
It's not right
since 1905.
It's a terrible thing.
Here's the thing, Sobers. Hold on, don't interrupt. Even at that time, that wasn't looked highly on.
Hey, it's my show. Calm down.
He said, "Don't interrupt." Cool. Go ahead, Gerson.
Look at him. Look at him. He's violent.
I said that even when Leonard did that, nobody liked it that he did that at all.
Yeah, I mean, why we're gonna make excuses, compare him to other cowardice fighters? I mean, it's not excuse.
It's the truth, bro. It's what it is.
Yeah, but just because another fighter did it doesn't mean that it's okay for him to do it. It wasn't okay for that fighter to do it either, and it's really hurting the sport. It's so common now, like everyone's doing it. Also, like what right does he have to say that, you know, I can choose who I want to choose? I fight who I want.
He's his own man, dude, and he's fought the best fighters in the world. He's fought guys like Triple G. He's fought guys
No. This is a sport. I mean, look.
No one else is facing these guys and fighting them like he did.
No, this is like saying two football teams that one team could say I'm not going against that other one because we're
football teams. These are single people. This is a single man sport.
This is a sport that it has rules. It has a ladder system. He has to follow that. No fighter should be above the sport.
He's at the top. You know what I'm saying? He's at the top of the ladder. Where is he going to go now?
Yeah, but I mean, who is he really fighting? I mean, he's been fighting absolute bums for years.
Munguia's not a good. You don't think Munguia's a good fight?
I think Munguia's coming there. It's very suspect what's going on with Munguia.
No.
He's basically kissing. He's kissing Canelo's at. No.
I gotta give Canelo his respect.
No, not anymore. Munguia is kissing his ass. He literally said it in thing. Well, he said the reason Benavidez didn't get the fight is because he's not nice. Because he's not nice. It's like shut up.
Who has a fight and who doesn't?
Dude, he was never gonna fight David. He came up. He said I don't fight Mexicans.
Good enough to fight Canelo.
Canelo thinks Munguia is the easier fight. That's why he picked him. And after that, earlier in the stream, I showed that Canelo wants to fight the other Charlo after Munguia.
Good.
So, dude,
I want him to do it too.
but that's not good for the sport. He's not fighting.
I love that fight, bro. Wait,
Well,
tell me that's not good.
I'd say
I wanna
this.
see that fight.
This is what I would say. You want to fight the other Charlo? Go down and wait. If you don't go down and wait, I don't respect this at all. All right, we're gonna look. We got the Terminator over here. I think we already saw this piece of information here. Canelo is destroying the sport. The face of boxing looks like he looks like we got another fucking Floyd Mayweather, everyone. Mayweather Part 2. This guy is literally saying that he will pick and choose his fights and openly says this and no one has a problem with it. Are you crazy? Are you crazy? Am I crazy? Wait, let's look at this. Wait, sorry for that. I didn't mean that. Bob, am I crazy here?
Yes.
Why would you say that?
I don't know. I let my intrusive thoughts win.
Wow. What are you doing over there? All right, so Canelo is a midget, and this is how I feel thinking about this David Benavidez fight taking this fucking long. All right, I think this is the little bit of information here that got Canelo really scared. We have Benavidez saying that Canelo has no balls, and then he's also saying that he'll beat his ass just like he did any other fighter. He's not respecting him because he doesn't fear him in the least, and he's not willing to bend over for him. He was in the media saying that he will not bow to Canelo. He's not going to kiss his feet to, get a fight, right? This is a sport. This is a blood sport.
So I guess my question is, pivoting slightly, if we put a pin in this duck not duck conversation, why do we think that boxing has been falling in the rankings and the ratings? Why is it getting dropped from like legacy channels that have had boxing, have had some of the biggest fights in boxing ever? Like, why is this happening? Thoughts?
It's all the ducking. That's what Canelo is afraid of. That's what he's afraid of, bro.
Come on, bro.
You see how fast that left hook is? He knows what's gonna happen to him. He knows.
We have no takers on my question.
I can't hear your question. He's playing these videos and the music.
Wait. One last thing. This is about Canelo's beef with Oscar De La Hoya. This calls Canelo's character into question some more. He's not a very loyal guy, is he?
After his fight, and even Chavez Jr., he was actually at Sudo's fight. He told me that he felt Isaac Cruz is now the face of Mexican boxing. I asked Abel Sanchez.
What the fuck?
That he felt that it's still Canelo. If it's Canelo, if it's not, what do you think about Isaac's where he's at now as a fighter in terms of that, of being the potential face for like?
I mean, obviously Canelo's still Canelo. It's going to be huge with Munguia, but a lot of these young lions are right behind him. They're right behind him, trying to take that throne. Trying to take that crown away from Canelo. So, it's a matter of time, obviously. Only time will tell, right? You have these young kids who are 26, 27 years old. Canelo's already been there, done that. That's why I'm saying May 4th might be the passing of the torch. It could be.
Yeah. Last thing, Oscar, your separation from Canelo as promoter and fighter, are you still kind of waiting for a thank you from him for having get as far as he did, or did he ever give you one at all? And do you feel like a little bit like, man, why is he doing that?
Let me give you exactly. I figured this one out, right? Let me give you exactly what happened. Why he's so mad at me, right? So one day, a reporter asked me, "You think Canelo needs another trainer?"
I remember that.
Remember that? And I said to the reporter, yeah, maybe that, I had 7 trainers in my career. I learned from every trainer, taught me something new. Maybe Eddie Reynoso can use a little help. Well, guess what? They called me. What?
Canelo's
not being loyal.
Oh, okay.
He
I
said
thought
I
they
wasn't
called you on the
loyal.
phone
No,
right away.
he
like-
said I wasn't loyal.
Yeah.
That how can I do this? How that? So that's how it started. If that's what it was,
That was the beginning of the for you guys to like you know.
Well, that was it.
That was it.
That was
the only
it.
thing.
That was it. So I mean, come on. Who in the hell is the unloyal one here? Jumping from promoter to promoter, deal, network to network. There's like who's the unfaithful one here, right? Who's the disloyal one here? And have I received a thank you? Never. When I got him the biggest deal of his life, remember that big contract? Did I receive a thank you? Never.
You remember that big contract?
Are you still waiting on that? Thank you, or that's
fuck. I don't give a shit.
Cool. Appreciate you, Oscar. Thank you.
All right, so Oscar's pissed there.
Whatever your name is. Julio, is this your name? Yeah, Julio. I want to say
Maggot Carlos.
What are you doing? You can't say my, no, my name is bro. My name is Fu, okay? My name is Fu. It's Fu.
It's not
Maggot Carlos, bro.
Wait, who the hell is this?
What are you doing here, bro?
All right. Give come on, state your opinion. What is it?
Yeah, it's like no shit. Canelo's scared of Benavidez. A fucking 5-year-old could see it. Like, I don't get the whole point of this episode because it's just you like stating the same evidence over and over again, the same claims.
I'm stacking the evidence.
Canelo fangirl that's never gonna change his opinion because he's biased, right? What I want to know is why doesn't Benavidez have this same urgency that he has to fight Canelo? Yeah, he never had the same urgency to fight Better Beef or Bebo. To me, it seems like he's constantly chasing a guy that we all know he's scared of him. He's chasing him to help his self-image as the fucking quote-unquote Mexican monster and this tough guy and this avoided guy. Well, we all know that's total bullshit because when even the fucking prince of Saudi Arabia, whatever the fuck he is, he said, hey, I want you to fight the winner of Better Beef and Bebo. Fuck Canelo, that guy. I mean, that's a mismatch. Anybody with a brain knows you beat the hell out of Canelo, right? It's like, what's the point of this whole fucking episode? Like,
well, I mean, there's a lot of
bashing the heads of fucking biased Canelo fans. That's all it is.
I mean, there's a lot of information. I've talked to a lot of people, and they don't.
But we all know, bro. Like even Canelo.
No. A lot of
fans know.
All right, so you're saying they're just.
Fans know it too.
So you're saying they're just trying not to hear me. They're just pretending they can't hear me.
Biased, bro. They're just biased. I've debated Canelo fans for forever.
Debated Canelo fans. You know what's funny, dude? This dude just got cooked over at Frank Bay's channel, and it looks like bro, you're a fucking weirdo, Carlos.
Man, Carlos is gay.
We just cooked you at the other channel, bro. They kicked you off, and now you're over here like stirring up shit with me.
All right.
What we're not going to do is start attacking people. We're not doing it.
Let's not go crazy here.
Attack the opinion.
Carlos is trans.
All right.
I don't care if Carlos is a goddamn cucumber.
Okay. I'm happy
attack
for him.
Attack the opinion. Attack the position, not the person.
Yes, he's a trans woman of color. Let's listen to this little bit of information here from David Benavidez. Let's just hear this.
Yeah, it's just a stupid episode, man. I don't know. It's just retarded. Like, you're gonna debate a fucking biased Canelo fan. That's the best.
He wants you to kick him out.
It's crazy that he asked for 150 million or 200 million to fight me, but he still has the nerve to say that I don't bring nothing to the table. So if I didn't bring nothing to the table, why are you asking for more money than you won in your whole career if I don't mean anything? Maybe after he gets that money, he can buy himself a pair of balls. You know what I mean? Because at the end of the day, the people I'm getting frustrated, I just want to fight the best. I've earned my title shot, and I've earned to the people. I've earned the respect from the people, so now let's make the fight happen.
In the end of the day, you never know. Somebody might even put down that money and make the fight happen.
If you think about the super middleweight division, I'm the top.
Yeah.
Other than Canelo, I've been taking out everybody they've put in front of me. I've been a vicious champion for a long, long time, and you know, I've won my shots. You know, I've earned my respect. Now the only thing that's keeping me from being champion is Canelo. You know, he doesn't want to give me the shot at the title because I've been the #1 contender for the past 3 years, and the dude is holding up all the belts. So we're going up, fighting for another belt, 175, and then I guess we're just waiting for the winner, Better Beef and Bivol. You know what I mean? But first things first, we gotta work extremely hard in this camp. You know, I know it's not gonna be an easy fight. There's no easy fights at this level. We're preparing good, so we're just taking one fight at a time. But I'm just having fun right now. I'm very happy with everything.
All right, what did you think of that statement he made? He's saying that Canelo's saying he offers nothing, yet he's saying that he offers him $200 million. Like,
Say that again?
what do you think of that statement he made? He's saying he wants $200 million to fight a guy that offers him nothing.
He threw a number out there, and then who I would say who gives a fuck what he says because he's not the one in the negotiation room. Samson Luku, which is the one who talks to the promoters about the money, and he's the one that says that's doable. So fuck with the dumb.
Man, that's why does he? What? Let me just say this. Why does he want?
Ask you a question.
Why is he?
How much money has Benavidez generated through pay-per-views?
Yeah, but you know that doesn't matter, right? Because I already showed. No, it doesn't. It doesn't matter at all.
Over 600 million.
No. I'm going to tell you why it doesn't matter.
He deserves that big pay.
No. I'm going to tell you why it doesn't matter. No. I'm going to tell you why it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter because the guy. I'm going to tell you why. Let me just tell you. Let me tell you why. I'm telling you why. No, you're not.
No, I'm stating a fact.
Let me say this.
And you're not.
Look. I'm going to say this. Let me say this. Look.
Your opinion doesn't matter.
It's not an opinion. Bro, I don't know when you got. No. I'm trying to. You're not letting me. I'm going to give you a meter since you're going against me and you're a different person. This is the second actual person that is asking actual questions. Just give me a second.
Fight.
All right, there you go. And that's wrong. I got it. It's closed. Give me one more second. All right, there you go. Whatever. It doesn't matter anyway. Oh, what the fuck?
You don't got nothing to say.
All right. I've already shown it on the show today. Canelo was offered over $60 million to fight David Benavidez. To fight Munguia, he was offered $34 million. So there you go. Why are we talking about pay-per-view numbers? Canelo's going to make twice as much money with David Benavidez than he would with Munguia. So what you're saying doesn't make any sense. That's what I mean. You're going this argument about how much pay-per-view has David Benavidez generated. It doesn't matter. The fact is that
the whole concept of this fight is because it's to generate the most money.
He's generating twice the amount, bro, with this other guy. Come on. The 200 million is bullshit. That's just him throwing a number out there. Also, he's literally said that he's going to pick and choose his fights and he will not be pressured into the Benavidez fight. The fact that the whole point of this debate was to show that the guy's ducking, and he clearly is. And I've shown this many, many times. You're going to go and avoid an extra over $30 million, but you're saying this guy offers nothing? He offered you over $30 million, more than what you're making now. So it's.
And Benavidez was willing to take the lower pay cut.
Yeah,
to make the fight happen.
What he's trying to do is he's
okay. Then why did he jump up to 175? Instead of mandating the fight at 168.
Oh,
he's already the mandatory.
Yes.
No.
Why to the commission to have him activated?
Exactly.
Dude, I already showed you. He's mandatory. No, that's wrong.
75 and he's fighting.
What you're saying isn't true because I already shown the video. It was activated. He's been the mandatory for over a year. That guy. What was the guy's? What was the guy's name, Beth? Bob,
Suleiman.
whatever, Sam, I don't know your name. What, Suleiman? Yeah, we had Suleiman. We showed Suleiman's video where he literally said that Benavidez is the mandatory. That's it. He's the mandatory. This whole idea people keep saying about how.
But he has to go and he has to activate it.
But he doesn't.
It's an official thing, dude. It's like a.
To Suleiman, who is Suleiman? Suleiman has a position, a powerful position where he knows the guy is activated or whatever it is. Yeah. So yes. He was the mandatory for the WBC. Suleiman said it from his mouth. So this whole thing that he didn't activate it is not true. He is the mandatory.
Yes, he said it activates in March, and they
no.
Before then.
The March was the cutoff.
And then March comes.
He
fights fucking and he's fighting Crosby.
No. That's not true. He was already mandatory. This video was no. Let me say this. That no, that's not true. What you're saying, what you're saying. No, I'm going to lower you because you're not letting me speak. Wait, this is what happened. Wait, you're the left side, okay? You're on the left side. Watch this. I'm going to do this, Bob. Here you go. You're the left. This is what I think. I'm going to answer this. Yeah, obviously you lost the debate. All right. That's a KO. All right, let me say this now. This guy, Suleiman, he said that Benavidez became the mandatory after he beat Caleb Plant. That's when he became mandatory. That was over 8 months ago. The cutoff, March, was when they are supposed to strip him. That was the cutoff for the fight. The fight didn't, and remember in the interview, Suleiman said the fight can happen anytime. Anytime, he said. Did he not say that, Bob?
He did.
He said it anytime. March was the cutoff. Obviously, Canelo was not fighting.
Being stripped.
That's what I'm saying. Why isn't he being stripped? He should be stripped.
There must be something in place.
He's supposed to be stripped.
Gosvick to put himself in position to be mandatory simultaneously in 2 different divisions.
It's just not right. He should be stripped. No question about it. Okay, Al Heyman, you want to respond to that? Al Heyman. PVC sucks. Just saying. I hate PVC. Okay. Al Heyman's not around. He's run away.
I think you muted him, didn't you?
No. Al Heyman is not muted. It's a perfect circle, people. It's perfect. This is the perfect show and the perfect channel. Remember to subscribe to FUTV, the greatest channel known to I should. Whatever. You got it. All right, Bob. What do you think?
I think that this was a good first crack at it.
Yes, but I didn't get I want to get that last video in there where Benavidez is literally saying he's going to break Canelo's face just like he does anyone else.
Yeah.
Canelo watches this stuff. He's probably like, don't hurt me. Yeah, my shoes. You think he thinks that?
I still think it's very
Obviously,
funny.
Canelo's not looking for that bad day. Right? The bad day. That's what he says, right? Bad day. I know these. Well, but Benavidez wasn't looking for the bad day. He only wanted $5 million. You were going to get over 60 and you turned it down. So obviously you weren't looking for the bad day. He's looking for the duck day. This is Canelo versus Benavidez here. There's Benavidez. He's a woman. He hit Canelo with that. Oh, damn. And he just, see, that's what he's going to do to him. Sobers, what do you think about these statements?
About what?
I just said a bunch of stuff, man. Were you listening?
You did say a bunch of shit. You saying you want payday. He's gonna get the money he's asking for, bro.
Oh, come on.
Nothing but nonsense, Julio.
Oh, bro, dude. Bob,
Conjecture, hearsay. That's all you say, man.
A conjecture? Are you kidding me? I just showed you.
Fucking fact.
No. I just showed you facts. I showed you Suleiman coming out and literally saying the guy's man.
Why do you hate Mexico so much, bro?
Wait. Look, you see this?
Bro.
You see this?
Are you racist, Julio?
All right.
Julio thinks that Miguel Cotto beat Canelo.
I gotta do.
Oh, that's what it was. Oh.
All right. I gotta do this again.
Oh, you just triggered his trauma.
I'll tell you this. Look, Sobers. Just look. Al Heyman. If you look at the score, the meter right there, the energy meter. Sobers is on the left, and Al Heyman is on the right, and this is happening.
I can't even see what you're talking about, bro.
You see that shit? I KO'd 2 people at the same time.
You triggered his trauma, bro. Back in 2015. Yeah, 2015.
I got a double KO, people. Double KO. It's first time. Yeah, you know how it is.
Oh, and the fight was in Puerto Rico, no? The fight was in Puerto Rico when Canelo smoked him.
Canelo didn't smoke anyone, dude, in that fight. Come on. He's fighting that little tiny guy. He fought this old ass Cotto and got beat up too. Got outpointed probably. That was a very competitive fight. You know that, right? That was not a one-sided anything. Don't make me rescore that, okay? I'll rescore it. You're gonna get a
fight, but Canelo was clearly beat him.
Yeah, was he taking Trenbuterol at that time? I wish I could get my wait. Is the PD truck in here?
I don't know. Was Miguel Cotto sleeping with that fat dude still at that time?
He probably was. It was pretty weird, wasn't it?
That was a strange relationship.
I saw some weird thing. He was doing a jump rope and his dick was like bouncing up and down. And his coach looked at it and smiled.
You just took that in a weird direction.
I'm not even kidding. He was jumping rope.
You also smile.
No.
Unbelievable.
You know
also smile.
No. You know how they zoom in and out on the 24s. So the coach looks at his wiener, right?
You zoomed in on your computer. Is what you did.
No. I'm telling you, that happened. And
you
his,
set yourself up for that one.
oh God,
there, buddy.
just calm down. Look, you're questioning his sexuality with the fucking what is it?
You're going viral.
You played yourself with that one.
Oh, calm down. It's not gay.
It was funny, bro.
They made me look at it. The fucking HBO zoomed in on it, man. It zoomed in on it. It was like Cal Brooks, coach. Drink.
He's a liberal.
It was like Cal Brooks, fucking, drinking his coach drinking sweat. And then yes, and it is weird. He fucking slept in a bed with a big fat man, and his wife is putting on doing all this plastic surgery. Like, what's going on over there?
She's turning herself into a space cat.
She was. She became a space cat.
And Julio, you think Margarito cheated against Cotto?
Maybe, yeah. I think he might.
When he destroyed him?
He might have. He might have. At the time I looked at it, it did look like he cheated. The way he broke down, like they never broke down like that before. But I mean, if you watch the rematch, it was happening again. So, I don't know. I think Manny really softened Margarito up. And the thing that stopped Margarito on the second fight was the damage that Manny Pacquiao had done to his eye. So I don't know, but it did look suspect to me. It did. It looked suspect because the way Cotto was breaking down, the way Margarito was landing shots on the elbows and all that, it was weird, man. It was weird. I don't know for a fact.
Of his pee drinking.
But he did get the whole thing with Nassim Richardson was the one that got all the shit and said, "Oh, a block fell out." Well, if a block fell out, where the fuck is it? Why didn't they find this block? All right, let me see if I can put one of. I don't know what. Oh, I got a video over here. It's a very important video, actually. It goes to what we were saying. You guys are gonna love this. What do you think, Bob?
I don't know what to think. I don't know what the video is.
It's a good one. It's a good one. Okay, I'm trying to put it on right now. Just give me 1 second. I'm setting up the video. Sobers is going to be a fan of this, obviously. And
dude, I wonder what's the next bandwagon's going to be after Canelo smokes Benavidez. Like, who's the next boogeyman?
Oh, well, Canelo's never going to fight that guy, so it don't matter.
Nah, he is, bro. Trust me, he is.
I mean, if he drains him out, then yeah, we'll fight him when he's drained. All right, let's see this. This is a very important video. It's I'm educating. Wrong video. What the fuck? Get out of here, Terminator. I'm talking about Canelo with his weird crooked sunglasses. He shouldn't wear black sunglasses ever. He looks too much like Schwarzenegger. What do you think, Bob?
He does look quite German.
Yeah, he looks German. It's coming. I need that clip. Give me 1 second. I think it's too loud. Wait, don't leave yet, guys. Don't leave. I'm going to show you something. This is a very important video. Where the fuck is it? Do I have to type this in again, Bob? Okay, here it is. I found it. Okay.
You take it forever to yeah.
All right, there you go. Okay, so we got Brooke over here.
Into the glass. That's it, into the glass, right? We're gonna sell that on eBay. So that's the sweat.
I'm noticing a pattern.
That's the
I'm
sweat.
noticing a pattern.
That's the sweat.
That's concentrated.
Listen, on the 19th, we're going to get the blood and the tears, but that's going to be
Pretty
from
sure I
Carl.
can help you now, bro.
This is just you're giving the sweat. You can give the blood and the tears, yeah? That's right. Okay.
You are a horrible fighter.
So
Horrible
we're
fighter.
right,
Horrible
eBay, yeah?
fighter.
Yeah, put that on eBay.
Look at that. Look at that stuff there.
Oh, here it goes. Wait, they just show it? Oh, yeah. Wait, did they cut it? All right, so he drinks the fucking sweat, okay?
That's disgusting.
What's gayer, that or Cotto sleeping the bed with a fat man that he got some like band surgery? He was like fat and what the hell's going on? What's going on? Sobers? Huh?
What?
What's gayer? Brooks trainer drinking his sweat or Cotto sleeping in the bed with a fat man that he got a liposuction surgery or something? He helped him get skinny or something? I don't know. All right. Which one?
I don't know, bro. Both pretty good.
It was his friend, man. It was his friend.
I take you all to fucking hell.
All right. I take you all to fucking hell. Remember to subscribe. I've kind of made my argument. I've defeated everyone. All the people that were into Canelo have been defeated pretty soundly. Some weird thing going on with the Discord here I got to fix. I don't know. It's showing up. It's not showing up correctly. All right, so Sobers, do you admit that I defeated everyone?
No.
Wait, why not?
I feel like the evidence you brought was flimsy, bro. And
what?
Like it's all feuded, and I think the fight's gonna happen. So
all right, look.
How are you gonna dug a fight that's gonna happen?
All right, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna look at the comments. Bob, can you look at the comments and see what's going on there? Who won?
Well, I mean, I think that
Comments.
we cannot
Yeah.
say that the fight is going to happen because at present the fight is not happening.
We're going by the information
So
we've been
you have
presented.
to kind of think.
I'm saying I think it's gonna happen. So no,
Yes.
I don't think he's ducking.
Right.
All right. You know, I mean, obviously he's ducking. I mean, we have so much information to say that he is. He's literally saying he's picking his own fights. He has no desire.
Why is he at 175, bro? Why didn't he make that fight in March when he was supposed
Well,
to?
he's trying to.
Fighting the,
Well, I'm telling you,
why
he's
did
trying.
Canelo, if that's true, Canelo would have been stripped, dude. There would have been.
Oh yeah. He's a cash cow, so they're not stripping him. The same thing happened
I
with
mean,
Floyd.
I think if Mayweather was any indication,
was
we
the same
all
thing.
know that
Why,
the rules
why isn't
bend.
David fighting Morrell?
Mayweather
Then
never
the
had
same
belts. He
company.
would
All right,
retire and
look.
come back
Why-
without his belt. And
Look, we're going over the same thing again. I've already showed you the video with the Morrell. His dad literally came out and says that was one of the 3 fights they were trying to get. And in the end, the 3 fights they were trying to get, which was Morrell, Munguia, or Canelo, when he couldn't get any of them. So what he did is he went up in weight. That's what he did. He said he's trying to fight.
What a coincidence.
He couldn't get the 3 fights he wanted. He wanted Morrell. He wanted all the guys you're saying. You said, oh, why didn't he go after Morrell? And he did. So.
No, he didn't.
He did. Oh, God. You can't. His dad just said it. That's who they were trying to fight.
His
And
dad's not in the negotiation room. His dad is full of shit.
God, he's full of shit. Oh, do you have any proof?
Dude, his dad's a liar, man.
His dad's a liar
His dad
now.
said he's not in the negotiation room.
I think part of the challenge here is that a lot of the conversations that we're having to talk about are conversations that are happening like in a sidebar. They're not things that are happening contractually. They're not written. It's like a phone call from point A to point B.
Yeah.
So that does make it difficult to determine, is it factual?
We
is it not
got.
factual?
Well, we have Suleiman coming out and saying the guy's mandatory. Obviously, Canelo didn't fight him. Canelo should be stripped. That's just the way it works.
But what did that guy say in March, though? What was he? What
That was
did he say this March?
That was the cutoff. But he said he could fight him anytime in between then. He said when he said no.
How come Suleiman hasn't said anything in March? How come he hasn't said anything since?
Because he's a fraud. Because Canelo's a cash cow. So they're not
He's a
gonna.
fraud. So you don't give a fuck.
He's
so
a
you
fraud.
Give a fuck when he said, so you give a fuck when he says it to that dude, Broadway Joel. But now that he's
Yes.
like whatever.
He's a fraud.
He's a fraud.
Why
would you even listen to him in the first place?
No, Suleiman is a fraud, and the WBC are a bunch of frauds. They were supposed to force Canelo to fight this guy or vacate. That's it. They allowed him to not vacate it, and now he's fighting Munguia. That's what he did. He bypassed his mandatory. That's all he did. He didn't. He did. He bypassed his mandatory. That's exactly what he did, and they let him get away with it. It's like, what the fuck's the point of even having a mandatory if they don't enforce it? They let him bypass Benavidez. That's all that happened. I mean, I can't control them, but I know for a fact in that video, he said that as soon as Benavidez beat Plant, he said he automatically became the mandatory for Canelo. And that was over 8 months ago. So it's just not happening. And the guys in the media right now, Canelo's saying that he will not, he picks who he wants. That's what he said. I fight who I want. And you don't want to fight this guy. He don't want to fight the Mexican monster because he knows what's going to happen.
The Mexican monster.
He's going to die. The Mexican Ecuadorian monster.
Mm-hmm.
He's Ecuadorian and Mexican, supposedly. And Sober secretly inside loves him. Just
I like David. I don't got a problem with David. I don't like him against Canelo. I like him against everyone else.
That's going to be a good fight if that ever happens.
And
Which
you
I
don't
don't
like
think
him
it will.
against Canelo because you don't want to see a Mexican fighting a Mexican, or was there
What
another
happened?
reason? Why don't you like him against Canelo?
I don't think he'll beat Canelo. That's what I mean when I sound like him against Canelo.
So you want to see people who could beat Canelo, fight Canelo, as a Canelo fan.
What happened?
So
Talk
you
a
want to
little louder.
see fights where Canelo could get beaten, is your goal.
No, the fights I want to see Canelo take was going to be Crawford and Jamal Tono.
Oh God!
I don't want to fight David. I don't want to fight him. I don't want to fight Munguia either. He's already fought enough Mexicans. He don't need to fight Mexicans.
Oh Lord!
He basically wants Canelo on lynch move.
Nah, I don't know. I'm not into that. I think he just doesn't want to fight this guy because he's afraid. He thinks he's gonna lose. I think he knows, and it's not deep down inside. It's right. It's all over him. He knows this guy's not gonna fuck with him. You're gonna go to the press conference. He's gonna say, "Hey, bitch, remember me, pussy? Time to knock you out." and Canelo's gonna be like, "I'm gonna smack you," like he did Caleb Plant. This guy's not a bitch. He's not gonna let Canelo slap him. He's gonna pick him up and power drive him. That's what's
Well,
gonna
that
happen.
would be a very interesting.
It's what he would
press
do to him.
conference.
Do you remember when he saw Caleb Plant?
That's funny, dude.
That Benavidez was like, "Hey, bitch."
You know what's funny, dude? That's what they said about Triple G.
Yeah, Triple G beat him twice. He beat him twice in old age.
That's what they say. Oh, Triple G gonna knock him out, this and that. That fool took his best shot.
Yeah, he had that Trembuterol in his system, and he lost twice.
Like Trembuterol in his system. Come on,
tainted meat. Wait, I gotta get my taint.
What it is it's the stamina. I think that's a huge issue.
It's tainted.
Wait, who was just talking?
Oh shit, the tranny again?
It's the tranny Carlos. What's up, bro?
That's the most creative insult y'all got.
Wait, you're
well, yeah, you look at your avatar.
What about it?
You look like a liberal tranny.
So retard.
Guys, come on.
All right.
Picture you have saved on your phone.
Behave yourselves.
Let's keep it peaceful. Keep it loving.
Or maybe that's just his boyfriend.
This is a loving environment.
I'm just giving you a heads up, Julio. This fool's not coming with any good intentions, bro.
All right. Yeah, you got. Wait.
I'm here to agree with Julio. I think everything he's saying is right. I think people need to realize that Mauricio Suleiman is on the Alvarez payroll. They're paying him, bro.
He's on the Alvarez payroll.
Yeah. Alvarez has him, man. Alvarez.
Do you have any proof of that?
The proof is in the fucking pudding. You're just too dumb to fucking.
You don't have any.
Yeah. Let's not call each other dumb here.
Don't say you don't have any proof, bro. Right? So you're just giving your opinion in a hearsay.
Ain't it obvious?
It's not.
I think it is. I think it's very fucking obvious. It's really obvious, and you can't.
But you don't have any proof of what you don't have any proof. But besides you saying it's obvious,
it's obvious to everybody, but not to you. But what does that say about you?
So you could prove this in a court of law with those statements.
I can't. Prove it.
So you don't have any evidence, bro. Okay, cool.
No, you're just not smart enough to fucking catch it.
All right, bro.
It's
you don't have any evidence. You don't have any solid proof. Cool. Go ahead and finish your opinion. Finish your opinion.
Well, that is my opinion. That you're not smart enough to fucking catch on.
All right. Let's not just insult each other here.
We are attacking ideas, not people.
That's fucking stupid, dude.
I think we pretty soundly proved that Canelo's ducking the fight. I mean, there's not much more to say. I'm just showing off some clips of the Mexican monster, Ecuadorian Mexican monster, to be precise.
Dominican too. His mom's part Dominican.
The Dominican,
He's
Irish,
the goddamn United Nations.
Jewish, Filipino, Mexican monster.
He should just come out with a globe.
Look at those tassels.
No flag of a country, just the entire globe.
Look at these shots over here. Look at this. Look at this left hook. Look, this guy. Look at this Caleb Plant getting fucked up, bro. Look at him. There's no white guy who's blacker than Caleb Plant. That's just a fact. That's just a fucking fact.
Yeah, but he couldn't even knock him out, and that was Canelo's leftover.
Oh, come on, Canelo's
quite some
leftovers.
trousers he's
That's
wearing.
like a Floyd Mayweather line there, man.
And he lost like 6-7 rounds.
I don't think so. I think he beat.
That's like a nigger argument.
He beat him without even trying. Let's not get racial in here, bro.
I'm just saying.
This to show. I'm trying.
What does that have to do with him losing 6-7 rounds? What do you mean?
I mean, look, he bullied the guy. Look, he's almost dead. Did you see?
Exactly. That's the only way he could win fights.
Did you see Caleb? No, he's not bullying him.
He's almost dead, but he couldn't stop him.
He's almost killing this guy. Did you see his face at the end of the fight? He was almost dead. Look at him here. Look, guys.
But did he stop him?
He doesn't need to stop him. You don't need to. He was about to die. If they would have gone 15 rounds, this would have been a dead man in that ring.
But they weren't though. They're going 12.
Whatever.
Look, he's coming for.
How about this? Wait, guys. Let me make a point. Hagler went the distance with Duran and Tommy knocked him out. How did that end up?
What do you mean?
He's rocking this dude left and right.
Hey, Nacho Libre, don't bring up irrelevant points, dog.
How was that irrelevant?
He's a Mexican monster,
One
bro.
guy knocked out. Just because one guy knocked out one dude that the other fought doesn't mean that automatically qualifies that they beat them.
Yeah, that's true. But Food TV is trying to say, look what he did to Caleb Plant. So look what he'll do to Canelo. So.
No, I mean, look at what Ryder did to Canelo. I mean, look. Canelo was fighting struggling, dude, with Ryder. He should have knocked him out quick. People say, "Oh, he wasn't struggling, dude. He was all covered in blood, getting hooked off on his
He
face.
was coming off a hand surgery.
He looked terrible.
Still knocked him down twice, and he broke his nose.
He didn't look good in this fight either. This Charlo fight, this guy didn't come to fight him. This Charlo,
Canelo fucking lost his explosiveness this fight. You can see it. He's not as explosive as he used to be 4 years ago, man. It's very apparent.
he's definitely not. All this hook heavy style is horrible.
Yeah, it's so predictable. He's off balance after every hook.
Oh yeah.
Predictable. I mean, Charlo would have snuck some better shots in there.
He was. It didn't look like he was trying to win. He wasn't trying to win, bro. He wasn't trying to win.
And
That's
he's
the
the guy
thing.
coming up, man. He's not used to this fucking power.
He's not even.
He doesn't look like the smaller guy in there.
Nah,
But Canelo went up 2 weight classes and knocked out Kovalev. Why didn't Charlo do that?
that was a suspect fight as well, man. That was a suspect fight. That fight was suspect. Don't tell me about that fight. Don't tell me.
Stuttering.
Don't tell me about that one. Don't tell me about that one. All right. I don't agree. That was a very suspect
And
fight.
plus, Cole was fucking holding back his punches the whole.
Oh, he definitely
He
was.
knew what was up.
Oh, all of a sudden, yeah.
He was holding back his punches. He wasn't trying to hurt
This is
the.
my first time lynching a tranny. It feels good.
Oh god.
Wait, who's the fucking tranny? What is this?
They're not smart enough to come up with good insults, so these call random people trannies.
They're calling me.
I can call anybody tranny in this battle.
Dude, look at your avatar, dog.
Carlos.
All right, dudes. I'm gonna be getting out of here. I want to thank everybody for coming on here. It's like fucking 2:00 in the morning.
It is.
I
pumpkin
got to go to
o'clock
bed.
for
I'm
me,
sorry, guys. I want to thank everybody for coming on here. This was great. Look at Canelo. If you're struggling, beating up a dead man. Very good, Canelo. Good slap to the left slap to the body. Great punch technique there.
That is
beating his ass, bro.
He did better. He fought. That guy's not even coming to fight, man. Let's just say it. That guy.
He had him terrified.
That guy didn't come to win.
Those are some mighty sparkly trousers, though.
You know, Canelo wants to fight the other Charlo now. Like, what the fuck,
Yeah, I do. I want to see it.
dude? I don't
Never
want to
Sobers
see
has
it. I don't want
literally
to see
said
it.
he wants to see that fight like no less than.
I know he
25
did. I know he
times.
would say that. I know. he would.
I don't understand how at this juncture you could say, "Did you know he's gonna fight the other one?"
I got it.
Yes,
All right,
we
Bob. What
all
do you want to say?
know.
We want
We've
to thank. We
discussed
want to
it
thank.
ad nauseum.
All right, I want to thank Never Sobers, Al Hammond for coming on here, Gerson, and the tranny. What was the tranny's name?
It's my pleasure.
All right, we want to thank everybody for coming on.
We're
Carlos,
not
is that
only
his name?
going to be debating about boxing stuff. There's other debates coming, but like, I think it's kind of cool to have a structured conversation with hopefully evidence on both ends. Yeah, this was interesting.
Yes.
Worth staying up past my
What are you
bedtime
guys gonna
for.
do after the live? You guys gonna watch a movie or what?
All right, I'm gonna go to sleep.
My work day starts at
Gotta
7.
go to sleep, man.
So, and I have meetings starting at 8:15.
But I want to
so
thank.
I need to go
All right,
to
so
sleep.
Say your thanks. All right.
Get some sleep. You guys are dismissed.
And yes, this
thank
is
you. Thank
this
you.
is the
I
debate
can
show,
now rest
people.
easily.
It isn't just about Canelo. We're going to be debating all kinds of stuff on here. And yes, once again, I got to thank you guys. Thanks for coming on here. It was really. Thank you for. All right.
The Tourette's is just overpowering you now.
I don't give a. Bad day. All right. Wait, where's my fucking clips? I got to play some clips over here.
Oh, Saints preserve us.
Oh, all right. What do I play?
You're going to have your Guitar Hero moment where you push all the buttons at the end.
All right. See you guys later.
Good night.
Good night.